What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state of the art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234 334 7547 today. Again, that's 234 334 7547. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Yeah. What's happening? What's happening? Nuh-uh. This ain't a love song. Flying saucer. Yeah. And I take it personal. For on the baby, but the mama ugly. You gotta love me. Turned into a whole thing. You thought that I was lucky. I hustled hard to get a lot of money. Cause I was hungry when I leave my connect. I got a shopping budget. For on the baby, but the mama ugly. You gotta love me. Turned into a whole thing. You thought that I was lucky. I hustled hard to get a lot of money. Cause I was hungry when I leave my connect. I got a shopping budget. I do the fool, but I'm no kind of dummy. I played it cool, kicked it with some old schools who never tried to sun me. I stuff a Dutchie, it be kind of stubby. This kosher skunk shatter and moon rock, my vision kind of fuzzy. Lil' my snort and her sinus runny. Swear every time before I get valley oops, she down to try it for me. They had them cussies come and buy it from me. This no cap, all on my product fresh. You think that I was Dougie? I paralyze you if you try to touch me or dare discuss me. Do it B.I.G. You think that I was puffy? I cook ingredients when in Kentucky and gave the L to every team in this league like I was Tony Dungy. Rap tight, but I'm not a mummy. Magnum cum laude from the school of hard knocks. That's why you gotta study. I'm close knit, don't got a lot of buddies. I say some things that was out here dope sick. That's why they try to hug me. I'm close knit, don't got a lot of buddies. I say some things that was out here dope sick. That's why they try to hug me. Real life. I say some bring the chorus right here. That's why they try to hug me. For on the baby, but the mama ugly. You gotta love me. Turned into a whole thing. You thought that I was lucky. I hustle hard to get a lot of money. Cause I was hungry when I leave my connect. I got a shopping budget. For on the baby, but the mama ugly. You gotta love me. Turned into a whole thing. You thought that I was lucky. I hustle hard to get a lot of money. Cause I was hungry when I leave my connect. I got a shopping budget. When I leave my connect, I got a shopping budget. When I leave my connect, I got a shopping budget.
I like that. I fuck with that one. What's up with it, man? We got another episode of Kev and Quan in the building, man. Happy Sunday to everybody out there, man. We in here popping big bottles, man. We got Bear Lair, man, 1800, man. Yeah, the all types of tequilas, man. And I got my favorite drink, Paul Masson, in the building. Everybody give it up for Paul Masson.
Nobody's drinking it.
Cheap but effective. Her grandma drink it. Me and her grandma are people. So our black lives don't matter. Our alcoholic black lives don't matter.
Yeah, man.
You're right. I like things that's cheap and effective, like $40 hookers.
Right, cheap and effective. Why give a bitch 100 when you just give her 40? You was wasting $60 for the same nut.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, a chick that really need that $40, she gonna go the extra mile. A chick that asks this price at 100, she probably already got another 100 to burn. So
Man, if you ain't need this $40, you
you
wouldn't be over here doing $40 activities.
It might not be a stressful job. You know what I'm saying? The $40 you gonna get some work out of the $40 one.
Hey man, and today, man, we got two of my brothers, man, two guys that been holding me down, man, giving me opportunities and just being solid to me, man. We got Geleone in the building.
Geleone, baby.
Geleone. I'm gonna get it right one day, man. I just know it's start with a G and the end with an E, nigga. And we also got Mal in the building. Mal216 in the building, man.
What's up, brother, man?
So what's up, man? How y'all been feeling, man? What's going on with y'all, man?
Bless, man. Yes, I'm loving y'all, loving this opportunity, man, and appreciating y'all, man. Loving the vibe. We loving the vibe. Trust and believe, man. It's a beautiful situation.
Now, since y'all both been in the Cleveland rap game, I want to ask y'all this first question.
Yeah.
Who is y'all top 5 coming out of Cleveland? No, don't put yourself in there. Don't put yourself in there because I know you can put yourself in there. But besides yourself,
This nigga come in.
who was y'all top
Straight
5?
swinging, don't he, man?
Straight from the hip with it. Already
Man,
going in.
Straight from the
Who
hip.
was y'all straight top 5?
Man, that's crazy,
Coming out of
man.
Cleveland all time though.
Man, I'm gonna have to keep it 100, man. It's still, even if it ain't me, it's those cats that's in my circle, man. Because all I listen to is some authentic shit, man.
Yeah,
I really can't. If it sounds like some shit from another city, it don't sound like it was Cleveland. I really don't even try to vibe with that shit, man. I fuck with, my brother, Fonzie Ammo. I fuck with me, of course. I fuck with Goings, I fuck with Ray Jr., I fuck with cats that sound like Cleveland shit. If it sounded like some shit that ain't from Cleveland, I probably ain't fucking with it.
Okay. I mean, I fuck with a whole circuit of people on the Lucky 7 hip hop tour and the Trap Boy Mannequin tour. We got a whole host of artists that's ready for the world. That I only listen to Cleveland motherfuckers right now. You know what I'm saying? My bro Geleone, he got dozens of joints on the internet. My bro Trap Boy Mannequin, Big CTE, Big Semi. My bro Sean Poe. There's a lot of people in the city that's getting busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some brothers getting busy.
And we got YFN Kelvin. You know what I'm saying? Free Q Money. I don't know what situation. My young Free Drama. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland got. I mean, see, I'm a Cleveland head, so it's like hard for me to say that, but I'm just a Cleveland head. Though I can name everybody. ROB.
I did a comedy show in front of Drama.
Drama Raw. He the first one went down to Atlanta, like locked in with Zaytoven and had 100 records.
I remember that shit.
He did some things.
I did a show in Richland and shit where he's currently
serving
town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably doing shows in there. Don't
Free
stop,
the Real,
man.
y'all. We got a lot of good
Free
artists.
the Real, definitely.
That's
Free the
locked
Real,
up.
man.
Now, since y'all want to touch
Oh,
on
my
the
bag. I just want to touch on Young Scope, man. How could I forget
Young
my young
Scope,
brother, man?
like the
Young
bro
Cleveland
said, Ray
artist,
Jr.,
Young
Ray
Scope,
Cash. It's unfair. Dope
And we
Boy.
listen to other
I'll just
artists,
start names.
Dope Boy, yeah.
Hold up, let me be particular.
Yeah.
My fuck bust down Johnny. Rest in peace.
Definitely.
Today is the day one of my homies died.
Rest
Young
up, baby.
Rock. You know what I'm saying? We loaded. It's Cleveland so loaded, man. It's
Just like that original
ain't
Cleveland
fair
shit,
to
man.
ask
'Cause you know what I'm saying? That's what the world need to keep hearing. That shit that's authentic from the city, man. I love other artists from
Y'all
other
can name
places for their originality. You know what I mean? But I'll never hear them trying to sound like a Cleveland nigga. You know what I mean? You don't hear nobody from Atlanta getting in the booth trying to sound like Ray Jr., man.
Maximilian Stallion. It's a lot of bros I can name, man.
Thank you. I'm sorry, he's slow.
nigga, I get a check for it. What's your excuse, nigga?
Hey, you making it work.
That when you say I get a check for it, that's not an excuse. That's a perk, nigga.
Yeah,
The excuse is something's wrong. Nigga.
That is a perk,
I
though.
don't know what the excuse is.
That's a perk like
Yeah,
motherfucker.
nigga. That's just.
I appreciate it, taxpayers of America.
Good shit, sir.
Now, since y'all both in the rap game, man, what's your opinion? I ask everybody pretty much this question, though, but I want to know everybody's opinion. What's your opinion with the Young Thug and the whole YSL indictment and all that and the Gunna? Y'all think Gunna go snitch or you gonna keep it solid? What's your opinion on that, man?
Man, You want my honest opinion?
Man, this is Kevin Quan, the professional unprofessional.
Man, I'm gonna be so unprofessional about this shit, man. When it come to niggas getting money, still letting their name be tied to dumb shit, man. I have no opinion. I stopped acknowledging Young Thug, man, when he started looking more like a female instead of a young thug, man. So I gotta let everybody do their own shit. You know, if he choose to still be a multi-millionaire and have his hand tied to little niggas in the street doing dumb shit instead of bringing them out, then that's Young Thug situation, man. I want to let Goins handle that, cause you know.
What do you think, Marv?
When some street, y'all ever heard that term, acting like a nigga who ain't never had shit?
Mm-hmm.
When a street nigga get a situation and then they want to maintain their power and their position, and they still active.
Open the bottle down, like under the table.
Okay, they still active. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to tell a dude that's active that ran into some bread. You know what I'm saying? How to turn it off. But I'm saying, them dudes, you know, if you come from the city with big meats that came from Detroit and turned that city out, all them dudes got it in their blood where they want to have that crew, that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas.
They're shooting shit.
Some
get
niggas,
down, Kev. Kev, get the strap. Kev, get the strap. What you waiting for?
Where I live at them, this is like door.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Real talk. Some dudes want to be famous for going down. Yeah. Some niggas, you know, that's the glory in the whole shit, man. I know niggas, man, that's doing all day, man, and they wear that badge, my
Just
nigga.
telling war stories.
You feel me? Some niggas cool with that shit. Me personally, man, you know, I'd have been on both sides of the fence, and I think you can maneuver a bit better over here in life, man. You know.
That's real.
Ain't nothing like the outside.
Man, quit playing, man.
My grandma used to always tell me, keep your feet on the ground.
Now, as far as
well, my mom used to tell me, she said, don't ever say you bored if you outside of freedom.
Man.
And I got locked up and I saw what she said, like, you bored once you in this bitch. Don't ever say you bored that you in the county jail playing spades with three niggas and all three of them breathtaking and they musty.
I call it running away, man. I call it running away from your real responsibilities. If you got shit going on out here and you trying to do something with your life, only a motherfucker that ain't got shit will want to go to jail and sit up in that bitch and lay up, and you know that's bullshit.
Yeah, like I don't see how niggas go to jail, keep going back and I understand niggas make bad decisions, whatever. But if you like a habitual, like you go to jail every 6 months, nigga, you got a boyfriend in there, why you keep going back?
He worked there. If you go to jail every 6 months, nigga, you work there. You ain't going to jail, you going to work. Mm-hmm. You just seasonal, nigga.
You will get a job. You will get a job in jail, but won't get a job. Stay out of jail outside.
Nigga temporarily free, just free on the temp side.
Nigga, I remember I was talking to a nigga. I was over this chick house, and we was smoking. I guess her dude, her friend, wherever the fuck nigga was. We was talking about the shit. He said jail was fun. I never looked at a nigga. Nigga told me more. Nigga told me jail was fun.
Speaking from,
that?
Speaking from a seasoned perspective, it's a lot of young motherfuckers that think that's a badge of honor to make it through that jungle like that. Respectfully, who got slapped around in junior high school, now they feel like they got to prove they. It's different walks of life. Where there's motherfuckers that do feel like they put themselves in a compromising position where the catch can come before the hanging on purpose, though, so they could be in there with a war story or nigga be bossed up in the joint.
I don't know, man. I don't have no good jail stories to tell, man. Just a nigga went in and a nigga made it out as a man. Went in, a man came out a man. Before
G-Funk, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying from a seasoned perspective, the young niggas be thinking that shit is something. For whoever conversation
they be rushing
that conversation,
they be rushing to it,
man. You scared to go down. These young niggas, I'm not saying it's right because I'm not there to school the nigga. They doing what the fuck they. Man. And if niggas is matching themselves up to the trend, they be good as fuck at thinking dumb. They be good as fuck at it.
Now, I want to say this. Not too many people was hip to him, but I was, man. The rapper from Atlanta called Trouble, man. He recently passed away.
Rest up, man.
What's your opinion on that, man? Because I heard they saying, I don't know this to be fact. That's what they saying.
He was in a female situation.
Messing around with a female and ended up losing his life. Like, I guess he was sleeping in bed, came in there and shot the nigga while he was sleeping, something like that.
I just, that's for anybody messing with any female, man. Do your homework, man. You can't be laying up in no no young lady's house, man. And you know, you got to make sure that she's single for real, for real. You got to make sure nobody got no keys to that joint.
Man.
First and foremost, before you get
right
to laying your head around this baby, man. And like I say, me personally, when I was wiggling and jiggling, man, I never went to no female house, man. I wouldn't care. We be under the stars before we be at our house. You understand me? We outside with it.
And do y'all think? Because I remember they said something about the interview. He said like niggas already know not to play with me like that. Do y'all think some of his ego, him thinking he this tough guy, this big bad guy, that played in the party? Him thinking like, man, I wish the nigga would run up in here.
No, that was just some nigga in love with that pussy, man. And trouble was in his shit.
Niggas' egos do get him.
Yeah, niggas' egos will get him killed.
Yeah, you remember that one time you asked me outside? I almost fucked you up. I almost fucked you up that one day.
What you talking about?
About your ego.
They asked me, they were like, what's up, man? You want to take us outside? I was like, damn, you sure you want to do that? He was like, you know what, kid? You right, cause you look like you might just get over on me. And I was just like, you know what, Quan, you right.
What Wallow said to kill him? He lying on me, man. He lying on me. You lying on me. You know damn well that did not happen.
Back and forth, like,
right.
Bullshit,
you know you bullshit, kid. Oh, fuck you up, kid. We brothers though, so we ain't gonna go there. But you know, if we ever had if we was in jail, nigga, I'll get the top buck, nigga.
This nigga. We out here.
And they better not have that dirty bird, because guess who eating 2 dirty birds? Guess who eating 2 dirty birds that night? Me. They better not get that. You can have everything else but that dirty bird and them bitches and gravy, nigga.
You wouldn't even understand. You was being there getting extorted. You be like, damn, how they can't just get everything out my box? I'd be like, listen, man, if you run with me, ain't nobody gonna bother you.
You're a big dude. I know you just only problem you had.
Man, that nigga was in
food,
jail.
Man.
This nigga was in the
That's it.
Fresh off the child.
Zooms and wham.
Kev was in the pretty boy section of the prison over there brushing his hair and shit.
You got the beat up story. I don't have the beat up story.
They jumped my ass in that bitch. Y'all want your story?
I'm just gonna be honest. Look at you, man. If you in jail, man, you probably was moving kind of.
I was chilling real, but
and them young brothers, them little niggas wasn't having it, man. It was some little niggas.
It was some HF niggas.
Oh yeah,
all his fellas.
The new thing.
They ain't listen. I remember like we was
Shout out to all his fellas, man.
We was locked up in the like I wanted. We was I've been in the youth system too. I think we was like
that's what I'm saying.
We
all
youth spot, right?
Bits.
And I think we was about to get into it. We was about to fight back in the day.
Oh, you thought it was a head up situation?
We remember this shit. I just got in the whole fight, nigga, right? So I just got out of the fight. Now I'm about to get another fight. So he comes to the door like, hey, dog, where are you from?
Damn.
We was locked up. What he was like? I don't know, bro. Like, man, oh yeah, we was in such and such. Oh, you was talking shit, were you? I was like,
lined you up. You fell for that. You fell for that.
Listen, I'm behind the door. I'm behind the cell. I'm in the cell behind the door. Steel, 8-inch thick steel, right? Like, what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you?
So you start talking shit.
Warrior.
I ain't really start talking shit. I'm like, bro, what you want for real?
Long time.
Man, these niggas, he said, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. The nigga popped my door with a plastic spoon.
Oh, when in the own him.
Him and this nigga, he was like kind of a short nigga, but his nigga was like my size. But he was like a little short, but he was stocky, like he was doing hella push-ups in that bitch. Man, these niggas popped my shit, and one went high, one went low. Like they playing that shit like I had no chance. Like they talking about like you gonna go high and I'm gonna go low. That's what they did. I tried to throw some little shit. They weave that shit. They like they already talked like this is not their first rodeo. Like we been doing this shit. It was crazy. I thought I was cool, like nigga. And then like afterwards, I guess they saw I fought back and I ain't snitched. I kept it solid. Nigga came back. I guess he felt sorry.
Made you a felon.
Gave me no, he didn't give me
your tattoo at, man. Let me see your HF.
No, he gave me a powder donut and a play donut.
That's the sign up.
Wrapped in some toilet paper.
That's the contract.
That's the contract. Bro, you good, bro. I wouldn't go eat this shit no way.
That's the contract.
If I leave this on the floor, the roast.
When I see you pop out, like, bro, why you on this shit? Like, first of all, they gave me 7 years. So you got 7 years, so you gonna take that shit on me?
In the block.
Yeah, some dirty niggas.
That's some real G shit. They would have found the biggest nigga in the block.
No, I wasn't even the biggest nigga in the block. I was the hoe. I was in there with all the niggas that's going down the road, niggas, the murderers. Like once the hoe overflow, they put you in there with them niggas. Like I'm in this bitch for.
But just think about
burglary.
They popped your look. Just think about it. 2 little niggas basically popped your dough. And
no, one little nigga, the other nigga was my size.
The pound town.
Think of 2 of them killers that's doing all day popped it with something else on their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, have went up.
They popped my door.
really
You missed what you was saying.
They ain't even do me too dirty though. They ain't do me too dirty. They got over it though, but I like the execution of it.
You had two options when that dope
The
popped. It was
execution
fight or
was
flight.
gangster.
Get down and lay down.
Fight or fuck.
I had to fight,
So you didn't tell.
but the execution.
You said you
That's
didn't
why they
tell.
gave me the donuts.
You didn't
whatever.
tell,
He
or
said
the
you kept
kite
it
had
solid.
made it yet.
You
Paper
didn't tell.
solid.
How
They
many
didn't
donuts
tell.
they give?
It was a powdered donut and I think it was out of cinnamon sugar.
Oh shit! One Sherman or two? Was it one sugar or two?
I'm not sure. I think it was the sugar in the plane. It looked like he been hiding them bitches for like a week.
You locked in, bro.
Stay out the
You
car.
can
Yes, they
see that
do.
nigga. You can see that nigga to this day, man. Y'all still could.
HF now off the donuts. Yeah, we good because it happened.
I don't think that's how it works. I think you got to put in work. I don't know. I'm sure that was a memorable moment. Speaking of memorable moments, one sports card and memorabilia located at 13221 Prospect Road in Strongsville, Ohio. Call them today at 440-638-4044 for all your sports cards and memorabilia needs.
Now speaking of sports, I'm asking my sports like I know what's going on. Y'all watching the Warriors and the Celtics? Is it over with? They win last night? I go
You answered that question before you even asked it.
because I don't know for real.
Look around this motherfucking room. Who in here look like they got motherfucking time to keep up with that bullshit, man?
Right, I don't keep up.
We on the go, man. We
I don't
doing
keep
shit.
up.
That's
Right.
crazy you said that because I really don't have the time.
I
to
don't
watch sports,
fucking.
man.
I wish I would sit. I might as well
ain't got no
play
time
video
for that
games
shit.
if I'm gonna sit there and watch a 7-game
I
series.
need to be real.
Tune in
comfortable.
to some motherfuckers who ain't giving me shit
Man,
for
my-
2-3 hours
My
of the
free
night.
time gotta
Is
go
you
in
crazy?
planning for my future. And
Say
dick
that shit,
sucks.
man.
Period.
Period.
I can't get it.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against the sports shit.
or a betterment of myself. I don't want it. Dude.
Man,
That's
sports,
real shit. I respect it.
you know them 3 choices you had coming up. You either gonna slang crack rock, have a wicked jump shot, or be a professional on whatever the fuck came across your page.
Right.
I chose the latter.
Now speaking of professionals, man, I wanna know because y'all some hustlers, man. Y'all been hustling for a while. What was y'all first job? Like first job where y'all had to go punch in the clock? What was the first time y'all went to punch in the clock somewhere?
I started early with B&Es.
No, nigga. Damn. You made it look bad, bro. I said job, nigga.
Make him look
McDonald's.
bad. I didn't say that.
Chick-fil-A.
He said he on the other side of the table.
Shit.
I ain't started
J.O.B.
I
I'm
was
keeping it 100.
Man,
I was paying attention.
punching a motherfucker. He was punching. He was on time with his breaking ins, his B&Es. He wasn't never late going up in a nigga shit.
I asked a nigga
I'm
what his
sure
job
this,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
said.
sure
talking
this
about
was
it.
at least 7 years ago.
This nigga said a felony 4. And I asked the nigga for a job. He said an F4. A felony and a 4th degree.
Besides breaking and entering,
I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep it. Gonna tell you the last time I had a job, my brother. It was my first and last job, man. I really took a liking to the motherfucking job, man, because I thought I was gonna move up the ladder as a janitor in this motherfucker. But I was working that motherfucker for 1 week, man. I just had my first baby. Shout out to Jada, my oldest, and it was payday, man, and the little old white lady slid the money from behind the bulletproof glass. She said, "Here go your paycheck." I looked, I said, "Damn, I got $73, man, but it's mine." You know what I mean? I'm gonna go buy my baby some shoes. And then she said, "By the way, I won't be needing you anymore." I said, "What's wrong with the bit? What's going on?" She said, "No, my son back from out of town and he need a job, so I'm gonna give him yours." That was it for me, man. I took all that trash I was going to take out for that day.
Was that your first? Was that your first?
First
and last?
And last. I threw all the motherfucking trash in the hallway. You know how Radio Raheem did in that one movie where he threw that radio, said, "Radio!" Threw that shit on the motherfucker. But I took the big ass trash can, crashed that bitch up against the bulletproof track. She was behind that motherfucker singing. I said, "I bet you won't never ever hire and fire another nigga like that, bitch." Excuse my French, and I rolled out, man.
She probably never hired another nigga again.
After that, I started my entrepreneurship.
No niggas back ever.
Nigga, you need to write a book. Nigga, I saw that shit picture by picture.
Not a nigga to be
Cause
found.
I did the same thing though. My first job was at this little, out of county custody and shit. They had this little program called ARCA.
You did the same thing?
No, nigga. Finish, nigga. When you do like little office work, filing papers and shit like that. So when she fired me when she left, when I left out, it was a whole bunch of files, right?
Said, bitch, you gonna fire another nigga.
Fuck
I
you.
tear those shit down.
You.
I tear the whole damn thing down.
That's
like
right.
y'all gotta refound all this shit.
You can't be playing with a nigga. Feel a job is something real serious, man. Let me tell you.
Look, on some real shit.
Go ahead, bro.
My first hustle wasn't somebody else. It was me, though. I don't want to get into the crime aspect because I was already young. I was born in a crack house in Detroit, Michigan. So I came up really getting into things with older brothers that's 5, 6, 8 years older than me. They criming, we baby criming. But I'm gonna tell you, when I got into junior high school, I wanted to get fresh. Nigga was cutting my shit. Going back to my uncle trying to cut the grass every week. He like, nigga, you can't cut the same grass every fucking week. What do you want this money for? I said, well, I could be hustling, I could be doing all types of shit, but I gotta keep my hair cut. And mind you, this some real shit. 7th grade, my 7th grade girlfriend passed away.
Rest in peace, 7th grade.
Everything at this timeline of my life,
Rest
I was a
up,
young
baby.
hooligan. But I'm saying, yeah, rest in peace. I was so, he like, what you want for this money for? I want cuts. That nigga gave me a pair of clippers. And I fucked myself up. And from then on, I've been cutting other niggas. They gonna do now.
You been fucking other niggas up?
No, I fucked myself up. One time I cut a patch, then I put the lines in it like Big Daddy Kane. And niggas,
You got to do it, man. Like y'all
the
doing
same
this
thing
shit.
I had. I'm telling you, that's how I started.
Man, I want to give you your flowers real quick, and I want to big you up for believing in me, man. Because for a while, man, you would see me hustling at Fort Mills. Anytime you would see me out there doing my thing, you would give me like a whole like 5-10 minute talk, like, bro, I fuck with you, bro. You funny. I believe in you. We need to do this. We need to do that. And like you be on that shit. You see me at Trap Awards. Hey, bro. Let me holler at you. Listen, I got this, I got that. We need to do this, we need to do that. We're gonna do that. And I want to thank you for believing you. What made you look at me and look at my stand up and say, "Hey, man, I believe in this nigga and I want to work with this nigga." What did I do to inspire you to
Somebody had to believe in you. Believe in this nigga for me.
That's it. That's it. Don't question the universe, nigga. Hey,
Amen, y'all. I mean,
you
bro,
want to play? Woo.
I probably told, bro, I'm a comedy enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
And like rap or boxing, for a motherfucker to take on the comedy game, y'all taking on a certain responsibility. And I honor that, first of all. Like, I'm like, damn, niggas talking, doing comedy, that's like timing, having a story, being willing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all possess all them qualities.
Sure.
But
Appreciate it.
y'all look at who y'all is. You know what I'm saying? When you do your comedy, your tag is real out here. And
It's real out
you
here.
kicking the bobo about the shit you do, and how you boogie, and how you it's what it is. You Cleveland shit. Some niggas is imitations of some other shit, and some niggas giving you snapshots of what Cleveland really looked like, and that's what touched a nigga heart. You see what I'm saying? When y'all niggas be talking that shit, y'all be talking about what I recognize.
Some real shit.
Now it's easy to do some shit we saw on TV and that be the prototype, and niggas get caught up in their formula. But that's how niggas from Cleveland lose, if you ask me. We can go. I can move to Cali and move to Atlanta, Miami, and I don't want to move and become a Miami nigga. I need to be a qualified nigga from Cleveland. Representing,
Say that shit.
and when I reach back, it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas get caught up in the flavor, and they become the nigga they like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that
Right.
fuck it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate
I
you,
fuck
bro.
with y'all.
Like,
Y'all really who y'all is. I
Cause
fuck
like
with
real shit, like he been like telling me for a minute, like, bro, I got this wrong for you. It's almost ready. And like a lot of niggas say this, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And a lot of time that shit just be talk. You feel me? But a nigga really was like, hey, this nigga really know somebody, got a room. They want me to run this shit. Really believe
Quan,
in it.
and I was behind. I'm trying to learn how to make flyers, and I cooked that bitch up for you before you even seen it. He saw
Man.
it
Right.
weeks,
Brother.
like a couple
Yeah.
weeks back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm like, I'm working on it. He like,
Look how God worked out, bro. You hear that the flyer was made for your room
Before
2 weeks
it
before you
was
even
locked
started
in.
doing your room.
And then you
They
introduced
don't
me.
get no realer than that,
Then you
bro.
introduced me to Geleone, another side nigga, like real niggas stay linked together, man. Like
Say that, man.
another nigga, like you feel me? I've been knowing him for a short time, but it was already like we cool. Like I've been knowing him
Family,
for
baby.
years. Like I've been knowing nigga for years, and I just met a nigga a few weeks ago.
Man, that's how we do,
You
bro.
feel me?
We do that, man.
And I just want to give y'all flowers and
Appreciate that,
thank y'all
family.
for believing in me, giving me this opportunity to
Man,
be
it's just the beginning, my brother.
at 8511 Madison Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio.
Funny Mondays, Quan
Show
Banks.
starts at 8 p.m.
More nights to come. Look for that.
At
Look
the
for that
culture,
mall
comedy at the
showcase.
culture.
We have hookahs, adult
Yeah.
beverages,
And starting,
420 from
well, do your advertising, Marquand. Fuck that.
Just want to let the
Marquand
world
and
know.
friends with all of the, you know what I'm saying, the bros that you fuck with on the comedy side.
And I appreciate every person that just showed up, the person who gonna show up tomorrow. Like, cause y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to come support me. That's real support.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
They ain't had to
man.
pop up to tell jokes to each other, but they did it. You know what I mean? It went through with it. It told their
a
jokes.
room full of comedians. That's raw.
That's how
Real
it started,
shit.
though. That's how it started. It started right there. Then it just
Majority.
built. It just built from there.
Tell a friend, bring a friend, bring a friend.
Funny Mondays at the culture, 8511 Madison, Cleveland, Ohio. Funny Mondays, Marquand Banks
So
and Posse.
now speaking of
the comedy
the
Wu-Tang
culture,
Clan.
And be on the lookout for that Kevy showcase too, man.
For sure. Kill
We're
Ford.
working on it.
So, and yeah, I got this show coming up, man. LaSalle Theater, man, June 16th. If I don't start selling tickets, they gonna kick me off.
Fuck that. If they kick you off the motherfucking show, it ain't gonna be no show.
I was thinking the same thing, but as far as they concerned, the show must go on.
nigga, my phone bill due, and I barely got the money for that. So, like, nigga, can I pay you with $12 installments? Nigga, I'm gonna give you $12 tomorrow, nigga, and meet me out in the front. And I'm gonna give you the other $12 to give you my ticket.
Niggas
Nigga,
just might
day of the
start
show.
visiting each other
If
more.
I had ran the place,
Pay. PayPal, paying for it. Just pay it. Show up.
Zelly. We take Zelly.
okay, no, you're fine. Since you're talking, who are you? Since you're here, introduce yourself.
She smelled real good. I smelled. She smelled like fruits and berries.
I thought you had some candy over there. I promise. I'm like, you got some more candy?
No,
It's Mike, Timbuktu sister. You know, you ought to sing me before I be at the show sometimes.
Oh, for sure. That's what's up.
I change appearance. I'm on the run for real, so y'all can't even play the show.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Live.
You on the run, but we found you here at Red Line Radio, right above Detroit Auto Parts. It is the official parts store
In
of
the
Red
heart
Line
of the
Radio.
Detroit area.
They have two convenience. You're new to this. I do this all the time. I do this thing where it's fine. Sorry. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio. They have two convenient locations. East side, call 216-531-7373. Or the west side, call 216-398-7373. How they have those numbers that close together, I have no idea. But if you mention Red Line Radio, you receive 10% off your purchase. God,
Red Line Radio. I
That's
need a
all I need to
battery.
know. That's how I stand.
Red Line Radio. I need some
I
time.
like that incentive.
Let me try to.
I've
like
never
that
read that
incentive.
one before. Hey, that one really matters. Detroit Auto Parts. If y'all mention Red Line Radio, y'all get 10% off your auto
That's
parts.
a nice incentive.
Yeah, that's really something right
She
there.
fucked
Like,
up out here.
yeah,
Right
I
now.
never
can
read
respect
that one
I
before.
can
Like,
respect that.
damn, I'm about to shit. What do I need?
Remember that. Write it down.
Yeah,
I need some breaks to
Yeah,
roll
my
this
car
shit.
fucked up. Man.
Hold
Red
up.
Line.
I should get more than that since I'm a family member of Red Line. I should get 20.
Figure it out. Y'all
Family
figure it out.
member of
That's
Red
between
Line.
y'all.
You nigga get the family.
That's between me and Dave.
I'm just saying, can I just ask you a question, man?
I can't
Since
see
y'all comedians, man, I know y'all got a different insight on life. Why every time a nigga want the discount, the word family come out of motherfucking mouth?
Man, family just get to do you like that just cause, man.
You know I'm family.
They the first people to do you wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Say that
I
say
would
it
tell
again,
you,
man.
nigga,
Real
listen.
type shit, man. It's
I
just real,
got
man.
dope.
Because they don't look for
man.
no repercussions. I'm family. You ain't gonna fuck me
Yeah, you
up,
don't
nigga.
expect, man.
I got
that
dope
shit.
man jeans in my
And
body.
they don't understand.
Listen,
Family will fuck you.
You know
up.
who try to fuck you over the worst? You know who try to fuck you over? The nigga at the deli that want to put your meat on there and press down on the scale. Motherfucker, I'm
Put
a
the
dope
weight
man.
on this
I
shit.
hate you. I'm a dope
Weight
man.
on
All them grams. You fucking up the grams.
That is hilarious.
Now,
He's selfish.
speaking of entrepreneurship, man, Geleone, what inspired you, man, to open
Time
up?
out, Geleone.
My bad, bro.
Full
My
name,
bad, bro.
Geleone
You fucking up.
Genovese.
I'm fucking up.
You
Play.
fucking up
He the
something
only,
like this
he the
right
only
here.
brother I let call me Geleone.
Red
man,
Line
'cause
Pro Wrestling.
that's my motherfucking brother.
I feel it. Red Line Pro Wrestling. It say stay tuned. News coming in January 2022. I have to assume that y'all fucking up too because this is still on the paper and we will pass January.
Red Line Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lex Vegas.
But now, what was the question you asked me, my brother?
What inspired you to inspired you to start to build it in an event center, man?
The culture?
Man. Yeah, what inspired that?
Well, the culture has been like something that me and my brother Maul, my brother Fonz, my brother Big Ike, man, it's just something that, been a conversation piece, man, for a number of years, when the brother was really in the mud and ain't had no coins to create a culture, man, so God has been looking down on me, shining on me, man, and I took the blessings that he blessed upon me, and we created the culture, you know what I mean? I say we, man, because, my brother's gonna always be involved, you feel what I'm saying? So, and I just want to I'm an artist. And I never had a spot. Every time I used to do shows, man, that's why I started my own label and went independent and did everything underground, because in order to perform, I had to sell tickets, and and it shouldn't be that way, especially in your hometown, man. It should be a venue, brother, where if tickets being sold at the door, that don't hinder whatever lineup you is on the performance, how long you can perform, and you should be able to get that bread
And
at the door, man.
You can get you some early money in this shit.
Yes, you can eat out the gate. If you perform at the culture and we charge at the door, that's your bread, man. I don't see a dime of that. We believe in a nigga eating for his talent, man.
Promote that shit. I gotta put that on my Instagram.
Yeah, whatever color you is, man. I mean that, man.
He mean that for real, because a couple shows I think Shar was hosting or whatever. Like, you feel me? I ate. You feel me? I went. You feel me? I made money off my talent that night.
It's just something unheard of, brother. You know what I think it is? It's like, in this Cleveland culture, man, and I love my city, man. I'm a Cedar legend. I'm a down the way veteran, man. But it's a Cleveland culture to charge niggas, man. You know what I mean? And dudes need to get up out that habit, man. They need to. I was that dude, man. I charged the shit out your motherfucking ass, man. You know what I mean? But I had to grow and I had to learn. Like, I wanted to be the nigga that to other people that I wanted brothers to be to me. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be that guy. Like, man, so you got to open and you got to break them lanes and them boundaries and set that up right, man. You know what I mean? It don't take money to give somebody an opportunity, and you can't let money dictate your character and your loyalty, man.
It takes the opportunity to create
loyalty over royalty.
Man, quit playing, man.
It takes the opportunity to.
My brother would
something.
tell you, man. I'm always big since whatever I've been into, deep in the streets or wherever, man. Giving people their props, man, and just not let money dictate my relationship with dudes, man. Like, whatever bread, if your character intact, man, you spiritually based, you about your shit with your family, your mama, and things of that nature. You got some morals and scruples. 9 times out of 10, we could talk about some shit. If you ain't got that shit up there, man, I probably don't even know your ass, my nigga. I stay the fuck out the way of scrupulous motherfucking characters with questionable resumes and still moving in that fashion. Everybody got to pass, but when you gonna grow the fuck up? You got to move different.
That was game. Kevin Quan presents $1 billion worth of game out this motherfucker. That's real shit, though, man.
That's life, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
shit, man.
That's real, man. When who
y'all when y'all was outside of Cleveland, like, who y'all grew up listening to? Like, was y'all to Pimp C, Run DMC? Like, who was y'all favorite rappers? And man, like, I want to do this rapping shit. Who was y'all looking up to?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real, man.
If you want me to get on that,
I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. For us to rap, it's like we heard some rap, but we didn't.
Listen, we was the first young niggas with bars, like little bitty.
And that's
niggas.
break. That's word.
So the other niggas didn't exist, but we really ghetto babies.
I was just gonna say that.
Talking I'm
gonna
softening it up, talking gangster shit, but
brother,
doing that shit, going down young juvie bits. Sawed off shotguns, jumping home,
bennies,
all time.
We didn't have a chance to get no
well over
inspired for no rap.
Well over 20 years ago.
Before cameras. So I'm saying that to say we came up in the whatever, the trenches, the mud, the jungle.
Can I just be 100, my brother? We used to walk around the motherfucking pride, every hood, slum, mud spot in the city with an instrumental, man, looking for whoever was babbling out their motherfucking mouth with that flow, man. You know what I mean? We was home. I was a legend killer, man. And I became a legend myself, killing legends, man. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically. And I didn't nobody inspire me but him, my cut Peter, man. You know what it is. Like my young hungry dudes that was around me, man, you would have to get past one of them before you can get a bar out of me.
Respectfully,
and you couldn't get past them.
Respectfully, I done heard some of the slickest shit from my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm biased, but I'm saying like before. And
so y'all was like kind of like battle rapping. That's how y'all started.
But it ain't. You could call
It
it
wasn't.
that,
It was
it's
just
like
hungry. It was just go
the studios, whoever was in there, like niggas go hoop against niggas and shit. Even in the joint, young doing bits from niggas get the CO will come get me out the bed and tell me I'm about to go clean up the gym. But they done brought a nigga from a whole nother area to battle me at nighttime in DH in jail. It's just so it's like. The rap shit been a part of our lives to a degree where we're so good, motherfuckers like y'all need. If y'all could do it, y'all need to be doing that. You see what I'm saying? Like a nigga that could hoop, you need to buy that nigga some shoes.
That's real.
We was niggas that didn't have no studios, and we start buying our own cameras, cooking up our own shit. And,
it stopped niggas from. It stopped us from. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, selling drugs, robbing niggas, man. I was any means nigga. If it wasn't no women and children involved, I was coming to see you, man. If you wasn't part of my circle, man, it was this dog eat dog, man, wolf world, man. You know what I mean? And the music took a brother away from that. You know what I'm saying? It gave him another insight. I could still be a wolf, and I'm gonna be a wolf in the booth now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And respectfully, whatever your gift is, if you get a chance to tap into your gift. You had that time where you could see like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
So it's fair to say both of y'all can say y'all feel like hip hop changed y'all life.
Definitely. What?
We changed other people's lives.
That's
It's
an
motherfuckers
understatement.
that didn't believe in this shit. That's full-fledged rap, hip-hop, all entertainment, entrepreneurship, making clothes, designing clothes. We the first nigga doing all of this shit.
Can I just say this?
It ain't about the credit. It's just like some niggas didn't believe until they saw a nigga doing it.
That's all I want to say,
you know what I'm saying?
brother.
That's real shit.
Brother,
we them niggas, the first everything. I'm Soldier Boy. I'm first everything.
Say that. He said it all, brother.
Designing clothes, cutting hair, cutting Jordan in the back of niggas shit, gangs, everything, giving niggas tats, and I ain't got none. For real, we them ghetto
be an
niggas.
inspiration, man.
We got to do it. If ain't nobody else,
put it like this. Let me tell you this: it's you talk about artists from Cleveland, right? It's so many artists from Cleveland that have went worldwide, whose lives started fucking with me and my brother. Flat out, you hear me? Started with us in the trenches, man, and they evolved and linked with this one and that one, man, and you know what I'm saying, and went on where they at today. You know what I mean? And it's all love, man. It ain't never. I wouldn't know how to hate, man. You can't if you trying to live a productive life and take care of your business and get to the bag, then you fucking damn sure ain't got time to hate.
So what y'all feel about these gas prices? Is it gonna go up, stay down, stay the same?
Gonna go higher, bro.
Higher?
They just said they're gonna be $7.40 by next week. And when that becomes, then I'm just gonna get my bus pass.
$7.40 next week? Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm walking to the block. I'm catching the bus to my podcast. If I wake up tomorrow on the 7:40, I'm catching the bus to my open mic tomorrow. I'm not doing this shit.
If you ask me, y'all, it's power in numbers, and it's power in
so
the
we gonna carpool.
So what I'm gonna say is this on some gangster type shit though. I seen motherfuckers ask for what's that's called a public service announcement, PSA, call to action. What's happening? How do these motherfuckers get bills paid? We got the weed broke down. How do we make it where we could break something down? I'm a nigga that be talking that type of weird.
Nobody gonna boycott the gas.
I'm just saying.
We got a boycott, but it's a need.
Hold on, Ken, what you doing over there? You at work right now?
I'm trying to sell these tickets, nigga.
He just said if he don't sell fucking 14 tickets, it's gonna be some bullshit.
14.
That's why we came out with the cost. 85,
be out
11,
here somewhere
97.
selling drugs or something. He been trying to get me to sell drugs for like 2
He want everybody with a pack in their hand.
No, see, I ain't gonna even lie.
So it can feel like 88 again.
Hey, when I was doing shows and I had to sell X amount of tickets, I just bought my own tickets every fucking time. I just swear I should just do that shit on some.
God, just keep it real.
Buy my own tickets and get them the money. Like, y'all just get them the money. Like,
Exactly, man.
I swear I just do that shit just to.
I wasn't selling dope, nigga. I sell shea butters and black soap. I can't buy my own tickets. I gotta sell these motherfuckers.
I'm saying. Now look, but by Quan, I'll be the nigga before a cabaret. I'll be the nigga the night before a cabaret that cut 15 niggas' heads before the cabaret type of nigga. I was a little nigga that I came in the game selling dope, but I wasn't selling dope all the time. I figured out some shit. I figured out the little baby cheat codes and loopholes. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never sold dope.
Amen.
I tried.
Beauty, man.
I tried. I got fronted some shit. Then he found me like
he said, I tried.
But Quan, your movie gonna be raw as fuck.
Shit.
He said, I
I made it to an 8-ball. That's it. Then I ran off on the plug twice.
Man.
Wow.
You ain't never ran off on all the plugs, though. Have you ever ran off on all the plugs at one time?
I don't know. Probably in jail. You sell dope.
Hey, this motherfucker said, listen, though. He said he got fronted. He made it to an 8-ball. Y'all gotta understand what I'm saying.
So what was I supposed to do once I made it to that ball? What was I supposed to do?
You supposed to stick in there, brother. Got more than a ball.
In there?
No,
Can I just tell you something? Can I just tell you something, my brother? And I love all y'all brothers. I ain't gonna say no names because I want to protect the innocent.
I think it first was like a 1.5.
What is?
Or like, what you friend me? At first it was like a 1.5 or some shit. Then I made it to the 3.5. And after that was
you was on the 8th a week.
No,
we talking about dope a week.
No,
8-ball.
A ball of dope. We talking about crack rock, nigga. Over 7 years ago.
Okay. Over 7. Wait a minute. 7 years ago.
You understand? He's doing the right thing legally.
He sells so much stuff, and then you probably was fucking up. You was giving away for like 10%.
No, hell no.
To hang in there, man.
He was giving deals.
I'm no bullshit. When I was little, I had relatives that would sell me drugs, and I was a kid. They would sell me drugs. If I had money, I could buy drugs. So I had like 5, 10, 15, 20. We grew. All young niggas that wanted to hustle too. We wanted shoes like the next motherfucker. I could take everybody's money and cop. I was always a nigga.
Go get a double.
Issued out the dope, and I had the most at the end.
Can I just say this though, my brother?
And we was young as fuck. That's how we
just feeling like a black.
Can I just ask you a question? How can you run off on a plug with an 8-ball?
I made it to a barley. I came up with a story. I was fucking up the money. I was money hungry with it.
What was you doing?
I don't know.
You could have got. He'd have gave you double that just to bounce back, man.
He said he was money hungry. You couldn't have been that hungry.
This interview going viral off that one statement. He made it to a barley.
I mean, cause I don't cap.
And ran off on the plug on the ball.
On the ball,
you ain't run off on the plug, nigga.
That shit ain't fuck up his pocket.
Exactly.
More than 7 years. But a young
7 years ago.
When a young nigga come in the game, whether they want to buy some work or they get fronted something, it got to be something you can do something with. You got to be able to pay a bill with that.
Definitely.
I got one more, you guys. You have to know what you're doing. Something like the Rusty Spur Saloon. They're located in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Rusty Spur Saloon, they've been voted the biggest hole in the wall saloon for the last 2 years. They have something called longevity, something that Mark Quan did not have in the dope game.
Definitely, man.
To a barley.
So that was it.
But listen, because I'm glad everything happens for a reason. God know I really wasn't trying to dibble and dabble to the go game. I really want to know. He saw me selling CDs and movies and lost like my hustle. And he talked me into doing some shit.
Bless your hands, bro.
He like, you feel me? Like you do this, like I can get you.
You good,
this.
man.
I can say this, man.
But you feel me?
Can
But
I just tell you
I'm
this?
glad. I'm glad I didn't stick that path. I'm glad I took that little 8-ball.
Hey,
I'm glad I didn't stick that path.
My brother's pouring a little bit.
Can I just say this?
On the Disney concert.
Cause I might be up to, you feel me, 2 bricks now. Now the feds looking at me and shit.
You can't look at it like that, my brother.
I just want to be known that I never talk about drugs at all, and while everybody else.
Nigga, this Kevin Quan, nigga. We said 7 years ago, nigga. Shut up.
More than 7 years.
That's too soon. Stay safe.
Dig this, Quan. You got to make the dope game run off on you, man.
Allegedly.
You hear me? Allegedly, over 7 years ago, nigga. You got to make the dope game run off on you, man. You got to put a motherfucking infection in the game so bad that it just leave you alone, nigga. And then you can move on with your life.
I'm more
don't run off with an 8-ball.
I'm more a hustler than anything. Like, it wasn't really me. Like, I'm not really trying to out here. I just sold weed.
Marquand, can I share something with you, bro?
I'm not really out here trying
Can I share something with you?
My father abused crack, so I really wasn't trying to sell that shit.
Being a ghetto baby, you know, this is my little perspective. Every drug, and I call it sports, but every street hustle, different crime, whatever the fuck you want to call it, every one of them got a different frequency, type of energy, type of motherfuckers that come with it. Mm-hmm. So some people ain't made to be doing X, Y, and Z, and that's just what it is. And you'll see it early.
That's right. You
and
see
then,
that
and then
early,
as a
bro.
man, most motherfuckers got an unnecessary ass competitive nature, so they want to force it and try to make you themselves.
You knew when to get out early, man.
That's that jail shit.
Man.
That's the jail shit I was talking about
I
earlier.
sell some weed all day.
Right.
I don't sell dope.
You know when to get out early, bro. You got your motherfucking
You
8-ball.
caught your lips, and you know
got you some Jordans.
That ain't for me.
They was dealing with the fiends. They was coming short $18, trying to get a nick. And I got
And you know what else you
$2
did, though?
shit.
You know what else you
I
did?
ain't thought I do this
You became
shit,
legendary at that time as one of the first CD movie niggas in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. Because everybody back then wanted to sell dope, but you took a chance and said, fuck that shit.
I'm about to tap
I'm going
in.
to sell movies
Hey,
and
and
CDs.
that's a big
That's what I be
there,
saying. I
for
commend
real.
I
you.
respect that shit, man.
Man, a drug dealer
I need some
can
black
only sell.
soap.
Let me
I
say
need some
this.
black soap right now,
Let me
bro.
say that. I got you soon as leave. A drug dealer can only sell drugs.
Some drug dealers can only sell drugs.
A hustler can sell anything, nigga. You
Say
a hustler
that
can
shit.
sell body oil, shea butter,
My
flash
bad.
drives, CDs, movies,
Black
fire
soap.
sticks, t-shirts, candy, nigga,
Quan.
whatever.
Can I just ask you
I need
one
some black
question,
soap
my brother?
And Kev, I need a ticket.
Do you sell
Black soap and a
fucking
ticket.
DVD players with the DVDs?
I got what I use.
Because, like, no, I'm just
I
saying.
seen a movie like that where they sold like playing.
Because, like, nowadays, who the fuck got a DVD player, man?
Believe it or not,
No.
niggas still buy this shit.
I know, and I just want to meet these
fucking-
motherfuckers,
That is
man.
only the niggas on Buckeye with no teeth. They ain't
Hey,
got no
cause, like,
So
teeth.
listen, answer this.
They
Can a
drive
nigga
a
take a
83 Mercury.
DVD and put that bitch in the computer and then download that bitch?
To a
My
flash
DVDs,
drive?
my DVDs, yeah.
What
that
movies
might
do
be
you
what
have
they do.
available right now?
Allegedly, I have the new Top Gun Maverick. I have new movie Ambulance.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
y'all.
I
You
have
get this shit for real,
I got new Lil Durk.
Hold
I
up, you got the new Lil Durk.
The new Lil Durk?
You got new Lil Durk more than 7 years ago.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I was believing-
That's a
The
movie.
Durk and I'ma roll up
You
in
got
this
something
bitch
called
allegedly, man.
Ambulance?
About that
The
list.
Speaking of Lil Durk,
the new Lil Durk more than 7
have
years
y'all
ago.
heard about? Hey, have y'all heard
Oh,
about?
Lil Durk,
Have y'all heard
allegedly.
about FBG Cash? FBG Cash.
That's my nigga. I fuck you ain't got no FBG cash.
No, I'm saying like
Allegedly.
allegedly. I want to talk about it though. What y'all feel about that? Because he was dissing the
Allegedly,
dead.
Can I just
where
say
you go,
this?
motherfucker.
I'm gonna keep it real. I follow FBG Cash, man. I fucks with him lyrically. That nigga's a young horse, man. And a lot of niggas out here rapping and talking about the dead, smoking up the dead, rapping about the ops. That's all that shit. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't play that game. And one day, all the motherfuckers they rapping and smoking gonna fuck their ass up on the other side, man. I truly believe that, man. So I don't get into that bullshit. You respect the dead, you let them rest. But I still fuck with FBG Cash flow nonetheless.
Y'all think that played a part in him getting whacked though? Like
He dead?
you ain't know that? They killed him like 2 days ago, bro.
And here I am listening to this motherfucker and didn't even know that. Rest in peace,
They
FBG
pulled up on
Cash.
FBG Cash and
See? That's just why I said you gotta respect the motherfucking dead, man.
Just
You
like
don't
I
sit
said.
up here. One thing you don't do in life as a man, fuck with another man's wife and talk about the dead. Quit playing, man.
When you play that type of game, certain stuff come with it.
Yes. Damn, rest up,
but
man.
I kind of slipped up
Real
earlier.
niggas' wives.
You asked about trouble. Now, as far as trouble concerned, some people
Wrong
feel like
these
he was some type of a guy. I don't know who ran into him and who it affected, but
Fat boy, man.
I'm not gonna
about his
blame the
pussy.
female. I'm not blaming the female,
No.
but you can't be at somewhere and then it's mindful to not be somewhere where it's just break-inable like that and you $1 million person or you know your worth. So I mean, like, you know, it's ugly. That shit.
Oh,
ugly.
since we're talking about our worths and our personal, safety and everything like that, tomorrow in Ohio, the gun laws change. We can walk around, run around, jog around, dance around, prance around, bounce around with these motherfucking guns. Goddamn it, we don't have to tell the police if we have them in the car. And as long as you're legally able to purchase a weapon, you can walk around in the state of Ohio with your concealed weapon, and that's just the way it is, starting midnight tonight.
My brother, I just want to say, if you really from Ohio and you really outside or really just inside for that motherfucking matter, you already, the law was in effect a long motherfucking time ago, man. Ain't no motherfucking body that's trying to have anything out here.
You ain't gotta have it no more.
No.
I done did the whole. I done
Yeah.
got caught and pulled over with the police and had my shit on me, and I did this shit all in 60 seconds. I done took the bitch off my hip, unloaded it, had the damn clip in the glove compartment, and my shit in the trunk.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Always.
I can open the trunk through the shit.
Yes.
Like,
Wise.
so like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And we don't want to get a world too
I'm
much
just saying,
game,
yeah,
man.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but just know that,
Every
man,
car is the
that
same,
ain't
man.
nobody.
You ain't gotta go through that.
Ain't nobody that's really trying to have something in life gonna let nobody, no hungry, goofy nigga take
This is
in
all
front
I'm
of
saying.
people.
Oh, yeah, for
Know
sure.
that.
There's a regardless. I'm gonna say this as a guy with a background. I could say I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna say if you understand the castle doctrine and you on your own property and somebody violates your property and they get dumped on your property, that's gonna be their problem. You know what I'm saying? And if you probably somebody that got specs on you and you not allowed to probably obtain a weapon, what they say, the way these cameras are set up nowadays, when they play out, yeah, that motherfucker was dead wrong. Even though he probably wasn't legally supposed to have one, we gonna deal with that. But niggas ain't getting them body charges.
I was raised around guns though. They normal to me.
Parts. It's the gun. It's the gun law. Literally, it's two parts. It's the gun law and it's to stand your ground. So it's the terms of the situation.
They might be trying to kill us.
It's the common sense, and it's the common sense law. Exactly. It's to make it home law. It's, you know what I'm saying. But I just want to say this for any black, white, man, woman, anybody that's really like a business owner and maybe wondering about their legal rights, whether you got a felony or not, man. You know what I'm saying? If you've been 10 years clean, man, you can't petition the court to have a firearm if you are a business owner in any state, but just particularly the state of Ohio, just to really game y'all up. So don't be a young brother out here or old brother owning something and figuring that you can't protect what you own because you got a record. If you've been out the way, man, for 10 years, man, go do what you need to do and get your hammers up.
There's plenty of laws like that.
Get your hammers up.
And then, depending on what type of case you have and everything, you can go to a judge and get a permit for a judge for you to have a CCW.
Yes, man. So don't think you can be out here just
over. Like, you ain't
that's right, man.
You damn right.
Don't be blind to what's popping.
And a lot of people just blind to shit because they don't read up on shit. They don't look up on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know nothing about these laws or nothing that help them. None of that shit.
And I just want to say, man, rest in peace to everybody that been, killed due to gun violence, man. But do not let that make you hesitate to get the whatever type of firearm you feel you need for your area code. And whatever you got to do to protect your family, man, you get what you need. If you know you live down the way, you do not go to the gun store and buy 38. I'm just saying, man, you go get yourself properly prepared, man, and you take care of your family, man. I'm just being real, man. You can't be out here playing, man. You know, so these brothers are
everybody want to get old, man.
That's right,
everybody want to get old.
It's all about respect, man. You got to just
wings.
Man, say that, kid.
Wings Adult Services. It is the official sponsor of the State of Art Stadio.
Somebody get some of this here,
Growing Wings Adult Services has 5 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547. That's Growing Wings Adult Services. They're the official sponsor of the State of the Art Studio 2.
Funny Mondays.
Is that our personal number?
Lisa?
I don't know. Because the way you said that, it was like, call Lisa. 216-787-5342.
Hey, my birthday in a couple Fridays, July the 1st, y'all. We're going to be at the Culture.
The Culture, baby. You got an extravaganza.
July the 1st.
My brother, I just want to say this.
All from here, boom.
Beef, this real. It don't get no realer than this. This so professionally unprofessional. This shit don't get no unprofessional to this. But I was just going to say, y'all know my brother birthday weekend coming up, man. We're going to have 3 sets at 3 different spots, man. But 3 sets, 2 different spots. Culture, Captivate, then back at the Culture, man. We're going to party like this shit is retarded, man. We're going to get
July
it
the 1st. That's this year.
Now, I want to give y'all flowers on another
weekend.
thing, man, because y'all shared and told us pretty much how y'all came from that criminal background. And there's some OGs who like so stuck in that shit that don't know how to evolve and be a real OG and give game to the younger generation to lead them from that path and show them that you can overcome whatever the fuck you did in your past life to become a productive and successful adult. You feel me?
Right.
And y'all examples of that because y'all done did it all. The sawn-up shotguns, the dope, the rock.
Appreciate that,
all over 7 years ago. Y'all done served y'all time.
Definitely. I did the time.
You feel me?
No paperwork, man. Did that
ain't
shit.
So many people like what that mindset is. See, I'm gonna be positive with my shit.
Quan, I can say this, man. Like, my example
Thank you, my brother.
is like I appreciate you. Thank you, man. God bless you and God bless your hands and everything you touching. And when we was younger, if you could hoop, hopefully somebody bought you some shoes. I was a nigga that could backflip and could rap. There wasn't no outlets for that shit. Wasn't no gymnasiums. There wasn't no studios when I was a little nigga like that. And right now, when we have cameras, a stage, and a facility to perform, it's available to the people that want
to the young brothers,
want to express
especially
their talent, man.
Anybody with a gift,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Our motto
This is
is
how we giving back. You know what I'm saying?
me and my brother motto is anything but the streets. I'm saying, man, I don't
You
care
got the
who
gift.
you is. If you can sing, dance, rap, poetry, paint, man, come bring it to the culture and showcase it to the
that's
world,
what the real
man.
OG supposed to do. I'm supposed to lead you in a positive direction. Not tell you go do some dumb shit.
I mean, my
Absolutely.
OGs, I cannot lie, man. My OGs, man, real talk, man. They taught me how to get money, man. We respected our elders, we respected our women and children, and we got to the bag, man, whatever size the bag was. But my OGs always told me never let the bag dictate your character. You know what I mean?
Now, what you feel about some of the young people nowadays? They grow up with that character.
Man, I'm just saying,
I heard wilding.
Brother, you know what, for real, man, I got so much love for my young niggas, man. My young dudes, because for one, I can't knock them for what they doing because they ain't had no motherfucking real OGs. Whoever was guiding them wasn't no OG, my nigga, because they wouldn't have guided them to that bullshit. So I can't blame them. I was a young nigga out here wilding. I was doing shit having older niggas like that young nigga crazy. You feel me? So I can't fucking blame them. I pray for them in the cut, and I just hope that they don't make the news, man. You know what I mean? Because just like I had to find my way, I know that every grown-ass man got to find his motherfucking way. And hopefully they survive to make it about that shit, man. Real talk, brother.
We just had this discussion on our own time about we know what it's like to be a young nigga with firearms, a young nigga trying to figure it out with no fucking guidance. We know what it's like.
In the city of Cleveland, how old was you, man? You had your first firearm.
Damn.
I was
That's a
11.
crazy question.
It came
man.
from my mama.
That's wild.
Me personally, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was probably 13, and rest in peace, my Uncle Ronald and my granny found it in my bedroom, man. It was a 22, and they found it.
My mama used to give me the 22.
16.
My mama gave me the 22. She told me I was
Look at that, man.
My mama told me I was the man of the house. Gave me the 22, and when she was gone, I had that 22. I knew where the blanks was, and I knew where the real bullets was.
I got my first
blanks.
Look at that, man. That's the culture, brother.
I got my first gun at 16 too. We broke into a house that was
Look
real
at that,
close,
man.
real close to us, and we running through that motherfucker.
Hey, look, but after you got your first
it was
one,
real close to
I
us.
bet it wasn't long after you had your motherfucking second one.
Oh yeah, I
Man,
purchased.
quit playing.
I had two when I was 16.
Quit playing.
Like, yeah, I had a
Man,
38.
what about your
undercover
third
slug.
one?
And I had a Fofo Bulldog. That bitch was
Can I
nasty.
just say this? What about your first big one? See, it be different levels of
Yeah,
being a
you
young
ain't
nigga that you get excited. When I got my first 20 gauge, I felt like can't nothing stop me now.
I got
Like I went from the 22 to the 38 to the 32
to the 32 rifle that's like an automatic.
All over many years ago as a child and a baby, and all behind me now. But I'm just saying it was level to the games, man. We was out here young.
It's like Tito's. How new liquor get introduced, they introduce a new gun to the game, and we gotta have a new gun. You know what I'm saying? Flat out, we gotta have a new gun. You feel me? And it used to be the Brico. It always was the Glock. It depends.
What was your favorite gun of all time?
The motherfucking 9 until the bitches started jamming the hot points, and then we went on to the Uzi. The Uzi was legendary in the hood, brother. The Mac 10 and the Uzi, I don't care who you was. If you came up, when I came up, when the Ye first hit strong, it was legendary, man.
This is what I heard
legendary,
about
brother.
the hot points. I heard they made for like accuracy and shit. They ain't built.
I
for,
love
like,
the hot points, me personally, man.
Fire. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because if you go
when you
get your shit over with,
fire them bitches, they jam up and shit. They get too hot.
I'm gonna say this to anybody with guns: if you pull it out, man, if you're in a situation where your life on the line, then no gun should jam on you, and you should only need 1 or 2 shots.
You got a high point, nigga.
If
you got it on you,
around with a high
you
point,
got it
nigga,
on
you
you shouldn't be carrying nothing that's supposed to be protecting your life.
That's gonna jam.
But like he was saying a minute ago, you got to match your environment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So what it is You gotta match the environment,
And
man.
you
gotta
can't
have
be
some
no
shit that's gonna
talkative
do-
man. Put it
You
like
gotta
this.
switch on that bitch. You
Somebody
gotta
got
be
your
able to do the
life on the
same
line,
thing
my
they
brother.
doing. You know what I'm saying?
You
Your
ain't-
best choice is a Glock. They say they don't jam.
Your best choice is a
Got a
headshot.
good reputation.
One,
Man, real
maybe
talk,
two.
My people got
ARs
this
and
SIG
Glocks.
sword, and it is amazing.
Did you hear me, man? Your best choice is a headshot. One, maybe two, if your life in danger, because you ain't got time to play with it, man.
There's a lot of different weapons out here and shit that they say.
If you got to bite a motherfucker to death,
Yes,
then
the
handle
key-
your
the key-
business, man, so you
The
can make
key
it
is
home.
exercising your amendment rights for starters.
But
Exercise
don't be running around this motherfucker with a hot point.
firearm. No, I'm just saying
if you
firearm,
want to,
firearm
if you
and
want
gun.
everybody to, if you got the accuracy and you can use the hot point, man, shoot a
Guess
motherfucker.
what?
Do what you got to do.
If
It's
you
all
ain't
about
if you ain't got no
longevity.
other option,
It's
you
all
gotta
about
take
love.
what you
I
can
just
get.
cop-
So
Put
what
that
do
bitch to
you
use.
do? You say all hot points or just the hot point nines?
Oh no! Like I said though, they just ain't made for rapid fire unless it's one of the rapid fire, like one of they
Newer models.
No, like
Or rapid
assault
fire
rifle or
models.
something
Okay.
like yeah, some shit like that.
Man, first of all, they cheat. You better pistol whip a nigga with a hot point.
No, you
Listen,
can't.
That big ass
don't
blocky
talk
ass
down.
gun.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk down
You
on
better
no
pistol whip a nigga.
firearm.
You got a hot point. You better off pistol
Listen,
whip a
if it's a lady at the house and
That's
they got
crazy,
listen,
man.
if it's a lady at the house and
Sorry,
somebody
hot
climbing in
point.
that window and they gotta let them bitches off to back a nigga down, both. I don't care what it
It's
is.
gonna work.
You're gonna need to do what it do. It's about firearm safety and the exercising your rights to bear arms. It ain't about trying to be the nigga who in the
Got the
army,
slickest
in the
pistol.
street army, or being a demon. You just gotta be able to match. You gotta match that energy and back a nigga off you. Because I mean, you know,
Definitely, man. When a demon come at you, man, you got to become a demon. That's always been my motto on the streets, and God understands because He created both, man.
Walks of life.
Know that.
You gotta just
know.
stay alive, man.
Know
Right
that.
now, it's so many walks of life with this gun stuff changing. It's hot-headed motherfuckers that want to have a little bump your tail in your car and road rage. And it's different elements. Take that shit into consideration.
And you know what else? Go ahead,
Do
good brother.
you, and exercise your rights, man, and be protected.
What you got to understand is you got a lot of dudes that's 18 and over, as soon as they young with no record, buying pistols out here with all the latest fashion in the firearm industry. Clips got skirts on them and everything else,
Look,
man. This shit is
the
ridiculous.
18-year-old boy that shot the
So-
school up, right? Y'all think they did a breakdown on the stuff he had? Did y'all see that shit? They did a breakdown on the stuff that the boy had. He had over $9,000 worth of shit. They did a breakdown on how much the bullets cost, the gun.
Look at that.
And they
Where
like,
you
how
get the
fuck-
motherfucking money
Where,
from?
baby, get
Where?
this motherfucking artillery
18 years.
from
Oh,
like
fuck
this,
that.
bruh.
How the nigga selling
This
it
nigga
to
was
him?
from
They
the
say,
service.
damn, nigga,
It was a-
$10,000
listen,
worth of
it was a
shit.
dude from the
But
service.
man.
you were allowed to buy shit like that.
But
But
what
you
I'm
hear me,
saying is,
18?
like, this nigga has no financial background. I'm just saying, because this is nigga from the military saying, to whatever degree, sometimes people be fed they tools.
From
My
like
nigga,
other sources. Like
you could
right.
walk in a
You right.
Quan, you could walk in a motherfucking store
this dude
right
from the
now with a
military,
credit
this is a white
card
dude.
with your name on the bitch
We at the
and spend
halfway mark.
10,000
We at the
and
half-
they'll motherfucking stop you.
We got to
And hit a button.
Yeah, we at the halfway mark of the show, and I must say that we are this week. It is the official anniversary of Red Line Radio. We have been lasting for I don't know how long. These 5 years we've been in
Nickel
here.
knocker.
This is we running. How long have we been Kevin Quantity? How long have we
I
been
got
Kevin
5
Quantity?
on it. That's the only time that
How
song
long
sound
have we
good
been
right now.
Kevin Quantity?
I got 5 on
We've been Kevin Quantity for about 3 months.
15
Seems like
days.
time. It seems like 10 years, man.
Like 15 days.
We the professional
Yeah,
professional, nigga. We don't
It
know.
had
We
to
don't
be
know.
longer than 3 months.
We don't know if this episode 10, 11, or 12. We just
Right.
going
I
We
with
don't,
still in the
I don't
cherry
know
popping
how
phase?
old my kids is.
We
So,
still in the cherry popping phase?
No, we professional on professionals. That's our thing.
and then we even do shit like on the sideline. Like we shout out places like Pit Road Diecast. For all your diecast needs,
We
call
hustle.
216-355-2347. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your in-store purchase.
He good.
I'm just saying, man, I got to commend y'all dudes, brother, because the atmosphere, I'm nice, man. I ain't never been this nice with the sun still up, man. So I'm going to just toast to that. And I'm a toast. I'm a toast to the young, hungry baby mamas who out there boosting, trying to keep shit going.
I ain't gonna lie, I love baby mamas. I love all of mine. Hey, I can't drink this Bel Air. I ain't gonna lie, this shit tastes like an airhead.
It do though. It's like candy. It's like candy, bro. It's really like
I'm gonna drink it just out of appreciation.
My nigga, I ate a break earlier.
My brother, anytime you invite me up here, I'm gonna bring a bottle to pop. That's just gonna be the norm. And if anybody else come up here to get on Kev and Quan and don't pop a bottle, man, then there's something wrong with that, man. It's a celebration every time you walk through the door.
I just had a break earlier.
Well, next time I will be white. Huh?
He just ate a break earlier.
It was good as hell.
I just ate a break 2 days ago. What's yours have in
it?
It
had onions, pickles, mackerel, pink salmon.
Mackerel.
He went there.
Yeah.
I don't eat jail meat.
Yeah, 2 different type of noodles. My nigga just happened to have it at his house.
I'm just saying, look.
I even took a picture of it. It was so extravagant.
We changed the name to meaty rice at my house.
Meaty rice.
Yeah.
We just put all the meats in there.
And that was
onion, the fried
when
noodles.
he said he had the mackerel, I knew it was real.
It was real. That's why I said that he had the jail meat.
Like,
he had the actual meat.
He had the mackerel and salmon. Like, ooh. And I thought he was gonna put the sauce. Oh, you gotta write that down here. Write that down.
He didn't have no kipper though. He ain't official.
It was
Did he have some kipper?
That's no kipper. No.
He didn't. That's that rich nigga jail shit.
I don't know. That shit was great like that with the 2 different kinds of noodles.
I just go albacore tuna, pepperonis, beef sticks, peppers, onions.
I ain't ate shit else all
Master P and motherfucking Lil Boosie noodles fried to perfection, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And you put that all in one and you handle that, man.
Ain't nothing like a break. I feel like a nigga crave a break. Any that been locked up crave a break every now and then. It's like, I gotta need a break.
I put break on the menu in my house.
I'm gonna keep it real, y'all.
Break is on the menu at my house. Monday spaghetti, Tuesday fried chicken, Wednesday break.
I would have bought that. I would have bought that bitch for $10. For $10,
with this shit.
It was seasoned.
You bought a break?
Can I just say this?
If you still breaking, you try to substitute the noodles.
I am into
substitute the noodles.
You know what's cold?
What are you gonna substitute the noodles for? It ain't a break.
Wrap it up in an egg roll and deep fry that motherfucker.
I mean, we breaking
now
with rice in the joint
a whole nother universe of break.
And we break it with rice. We break it with rice in the joint, and we take Pringles and make mashed potatoes out of Pringles.
I make those.
I'm trying to tell you,
mashed potatoes.
You did what I just told you.
Mashed potatoes out of Pringles.
I seen that. You have to stop doing it. I seen that though. I seen that on TV. I didn't see you niggas like, oh, I thought you meant you doing this shit outside
with the ketchup.
Are you still doing it? Yeah, stop doing that. Yeah.
Why? If the shit tastes good.
No, because like I buy you some instant. I buy you some shit to come in the bag.
I buy you
real potatoes. I cook real. Listen, I ain't gonna bullshit.
He'll buy you some fries, bro.
I get busy in the kitchen. But I'm telling my niggas, if y'all breaking
one thing. What was that comedian, that Hispanic brother? That came to the I forgot what open mic. Yes, that
what was the fat
Willie Santiago.
That shout out to Willie Santiago, man. That was the first time I ever seen anybody in this brother's life say anything out of pocket to this man, and he didn't jump in their shit, man. It was a growing moment. It was, hey, I had to look up from the back and say, man, you talking about my dude? Look, bro.
Because we comedians, we don't mean no harm.
Bro,
man.
we growing as men, but when I see him up there rolling, laughing, I said, damn, man, I'm talking the nigga was up there dying. I said, okay.
What did he say? I don't even know what the fuck he said.
Man, he jumped on my nigga.
I said, nigga, your haircut raw as fuck. Who cut your hair? I said, I cut my shit like that. Your hair raw as fuck, your waves popping. And then when he get to the back, he just was like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, or some shit like that. And he said something.
He just stood there, stayed there, man.
Like, he must be Puerto Rican or something. Puerto Ricans got something back there.
Good comedian, man. Shout out to Willie Hispanic.
He's a silly motherfucker. Man.
Shout out to Willie, man.
And shout out my dog Willie, man.
Yeah, good brother.
Yeah, everybody's in there having a good time, man.
Definitely, man.
So let the people know, like, how much you charge per hour to throw events, man. Let the people know.
You know, it's an event space as well as a little social
family affair. We gonna keep it fair,
man. We, 6 hours, man. You can get that joker for $3.25, man. You know, you got an upstairs, you got a downstairs, and it's steady.
Get it while it's hot.
It's steady growing.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Get it while it's hot.
And you got to know that. Like, if you go in there today and it ain't no screens on the wall, and you're coming there 2 months from now, we got screens everywhere, then you automatically know it ain't 6 hours for $3.25. You know what I mean? But just know right now, we showing love, man. And if you got something you're trying to get off your chest, if you got a talent, You want to host a
And let them know
showcase.
people know it's air conditioned in that.
Oh yeah, we got the
good
coldest
central,
AC in the
good
city, man.
central.
We boast that. We got the coldest AC in the city. You know,
refreshments,
refreshments,
hors
420
d'oeuvres,
friendly.
as my brother say, hors
420
d'oeuvres.
friendly. We got the Polish guys, not the Polish boys. You know what I mean? You get an all beef sausage
Wine,
on a hoagie roll.
free wine,
Big bottles.
Big bottles. You know,
Whatever a nigga drink is up there.
it's up there. And if you're a culture member, like I say, man, everything is free, man.
Tell them about the culture card.
What we
the
gonna
culture
do?
card.
Tell
them about it.
It's a culture club.
Culture
you
club
gotta
card.
have your VIP. You know what I'm saying, with the signified stamp on it. But you'll be having access to a lot of exclusive events and things that you may get a DM or something or a message, and you'd be surprised what's in there. So be a member. You know what I'm saying? We want
$25
a
card.
card.
We about to sell this month.
We about to make a new meaning to the word culture vulture.
That's right, man. And like this
Tell
month
me.
right now, we having a sale. The car's usually $30, but right now they're $25. Man, fuck it, man. Since we over on Red Line, man, we're gonna let them go for 20 this month, man.
Salute.
In honor of this here, man. It's Red Line
Black
Radio.
Music
If
Month.
you get a
Black
culture,
Music Month.
if you get a car right now and you mention Red Line Radio right now, it's only $20. And with that $20, everything is free, my brother.
And you also gotta say Kevin Quan.
You gotta get Kevin Quan.
You gotta say Kev and Quan.
Kevin Quan.
That's it. You say Kevin Quan, your card is 20, man. This month only. If you don't say Kevin Quan, it's 30. So please remember that, man. Red Line Radio,
Incentives.
Kevin Quan,
Incentives.
the Culture Boutique and Event Center, man. It's a movement, man. Like we really creating something in the city, man, that's gonna last, and y'all gonna see.
Yeah, it's just the beginning, man.
Be a part, man. Be a part of it, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm in my
A little bit.
Okay. The bill's high because it was cold. That's all right.
So say, how do you guys feel about mixing liquors?
The bills. I think that's why maybe I'm high. Y'all got me drinking this blue airhead.
Blue cotton candy. Which I started to grab the white too, man. But I'm just getting into this champagne shit, man. You know, I used to be a 151 dude.
What?
Yes, I was 151. Set it on fire,
if you
blow
set
it
it on
out,
fire,
take
we
it
thought
straight,
that was the
man.
raw shit in
That's
the
how,
world.
yeah, that's how I
That's how
moved
we
with
came
it.
in the game.
Yeah,
You can set it on
151 ain't no
fire.
That's
hoe.
how I got my
Listen,
hairs
let
on
me
my
tell you something.
chest, brother.
Let me tell y'all a terrible story. My
That's how we
grandmother
came
had a liquor cabinet when I was in high school. I used to grab liquor out her cabinet.
And you grabbed that 151.
I grabbed that 151.
I seen it in his
Let me
eye.
tell you.
I seen it
Let
in
me
your
tell you.
eye.
It was a sign. I was with some of my niggas and shit. We was walking around and I had went to Warrensville and shit. I had just moved off of Woodland. But my dudes, we was my dudes and shit though. So they came up down, you know what I'm saying, to come kicking with me and shit. We had these little chicks and shit. They stayed in the projects and shit, but they stayed in Warrensville too, but they moved from the projects. Man, we go to her house, we got the 151. We walking past McDonald's. McDonald's had a sign. Somebody fucked up on the sign. The bitch said 99 nuggets and 3 large fries. I think it said for like $5.
Oh, y'all went in and ordered 3 of them.
Man, when I
3
walked
of them
in,
some
we were
bitches.
broke as hell. All we had was $5. We
Want
got
them
the
99
average
nuggets,
like,
nigga.
man, we was in the parking lot. We was in the parking lot laughing for like.
How much was the total?
Look,
Like, nigga, somebody messed up on the side. It was 20 nuggets and and whatever.
my brother, where did you say you got that 151 from?
Granny.
Say that again.
cabinet.
Where you get it from?
My grandma.
Granny
Rest in
cabinet.
peace, Evelyn Miller Grant, my granny, my brother. Do you know, man, my granny, she was like the gangster granny. Every hood got a gangster granny. Mine was the one on Cedar, man. She was the one that, no, but she had the cabinet with the liquor in it. And I used to break in that baby, take liquor out to drink with this nigga and the rest of my young cronies
Listen,
and replace
man,
it
I
with
used to take
water
a water
or other
bottle.
colors. That was the color of the liquor.
I take
And
a
put
water
it back in the
bottle
cabinet.
and try to take like a little quarter out of every bottle.
But
like
you see
that.
how tight the
At
universe
end of
is,
the
brother?
day, I was drinking some terrible
Shout out
shit.
to all the grannies that kept liquors in their cabinets. We
I used
love
to be
y'all.
with this
I was
guy.
drinking like 18 different liquors in one water bottle. That shit
Oh no, that's
was
that
like,
shit right there. That's
I
called
used to say
a
that shit
boiler
in high
maker.
school.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Boiler
up.
maker,
That's
yes.
That's how I came in the game too.
Can I
on the
just
boiler
say
maker
this?
side.
When you was in
Everything in the
motherfucking
cab.
school and first started drinking liquor, you gave a fuck what it was. It was liquor.
Yeah.
You didn't give a fuck what it was.
You trying to find out? You trying to
and
find
you
out
just
what your
went there
flow
with
is?
it, man.
I remember I
I'm
was
drunk.
in school, man.
What you been drinking? Liquor.
And this one chick told
Wine.
me, man, she was like, her name Ivy. I'll never forget this shit. She do like makeup and shit in the shitty, man. Shout out to Ivy, man.
Shout out Ivy.
In the shitty, man. I said that wrong. But no, man, I had stumbled into her and shit. She was like,
Ugh, I smell
exactly. She was
Hold
like,
on.
ugh, like you smell like a drunk, like Kev, you smell like my drunk uncle or something like
Damn.
that. Fuck away from me. I was like,
Judgmental.
Put
I
my
was
nigga
like,
out there at school.
nigga, I was definitely busted. It was like nigga said we used to have to go to school early, like nigga 7 o'clock. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
So did she get you knocked, or was that
drunk
just
as
make you
fuck. No,
famous?
she
Hey,
didn't get me
speaking-
knocked, but she just had me realizing that I had no business like that.
Speaking of drinking underage, drinking when you're young, do y'all remember the Four Loco phase?
No,
No,
I was
Which y'all was locked up?
no.
I'm old.
We just was
we didn't
not,
participate,
brother. I can't just say this. Do you remember the old gold phase, the 8-ball?
Nigga, do you remember
phase?
Scorpio?
Do you remember
Nigga, I remember St.
Cisco?
Eyes.
Scorpio?
Do you remember
Like-
Cisco?
Do you remember
Nigga, I
Crazy
remember my
Horse?
OG down the way.
Bull
on Third.
Crazy
Master.
Horse.
You should drink
Crazy
St. Eyes,
Horse.
nigga.
I'm just saying, beer
I still
is.
drink OE,
Can I
nigga.
just say this, my brother? Beer. I don't suggest you drink OE. I'm not a supporter of OE, and OE is the reason I did Baby Life, man.
See what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with beer.
You already said,
Beer
you already said
It's
though?
a poison
Baby
to
Life.
the black community,
7
man.
years.
Beer, I hate you doing shit, and when you get up,
Or
when you piss the beer out, you sit in front of the judge like, Your Honor, I was on beer. This shit don't fly. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't weigh, man.
Your Honor,
So
I was on
leave
beer.
that beer shit alone. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's not for the black or colored situation, man. That's for people that love beer. And I don't knock beer, but Old Gold is a particular beer that did something to the
What's that
community,
one shit,
man.
my big dog, you got that whole
Malt
sketch.
liquor,
He-
period.
Malt
my
liquor,
dad,
period,
listen,
brother.
My dad told me when I was young.
Now Budweiser,
My
king
dad-
of beers.
My dad was a street nigga.
King of beers.
I don't
He
like
said
beer,
malt
man.
liquor give us
Malt liquor.
hives, and you
I
got to
do.
drink water to wash that shit out your system. I'm just saying he told me that when I was young, so it made me don't want that shit.
Brother, can I tell you?
I drink
shit I did off
I drink
malt liquor.
IPAs a little bit.
No, we
I
can't.
did
We
everything
touched
you
on
would
all
never
of it.
want to tell
But it
nobody.
made me be
The
like,
shit you can't
I
tell
don't
your
want that
grandmother about. The shit you don't want your kids to find out about. That's the shit you do off malt liquor.
Look, I'm from the ghetto. I lived in the projects. I lived in
And
all
you know
these.
I'm telling the
Look,
truth.
G-Funk.
Look at you.
I lived in all these hoods. When these niggas came out with St. Eyes, I was a young back flipper. I'm sitting in the car with grown niggas drinking St. Eyes. After we drunk that shit, they're like, "Mom, do some flips." Drunk. Just you fill in the blanks with that.
And he
one
was
right there.
cold with that shit, though.
Fuck St. Eyes.
You was
That's what
cold.
I'm saying. I was young as fuck.
But what about your favorite wine? As not your favorite vino. Don't get it twisted. Wine and vino was two different sips. Vino was, tasteful. Wine, you get that shit out of any corner of the stove. What was your favorite wine coming up as a young?
That's why, like, what's that
Me?
shit they call that shit?
Yes.
I was fucking
Wild
with the
fruit.
with the Rossi for real.
Carlos Rossi, that's
Rossi.
why you clean it out at the culture. He cleans. That's why it ain't no Rossi at the culture, y'all, because that's more shit. That's Marquell shit. Just let
I
y'all
fuck
know.
with the Rossi for real. My
Um,
peoples, when I was young, my peoples was sipping Rossi Sangria.
so
And like, we
Thunderbird
get
and Kool-Aid
fucked up.
was never on your radar.
Listen, man, I'm an advocate of cheap alcoholic beverages. I don't give a
Thunderbird
fuck.
and Kool-Aid.
I am living proof that you can drink cheap alcohol and not do no stupid shit. Cause I drink cheap alcohol every weekend, and I still don't be tweaking out. Nigga, it's just
You're not allowed to classify.
nigga,
shit
I'm an advocate of
classify the shit.
Tell him.
Stupid, nigga.
Tell him.
Time, like,
Like what?
How
Give me
you
an
gonna-
example.
How you gonna
Give
say
you an
cheap
example.
alcohol?
All right. Wait a minute. No, the one time you put my headphones on.
You might be on some police
They
shit. You
want
about
to
to
hear
steal.
this shit.
The one time we was in Lorraine and shit, and we was kicking it with them Lorraine niggas, and it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and this nigga was in the spot with all the rappers and all the other Lorraine niggas, and he was
Doing
like,
questionable shit.
shout out to the Lorraine niggas, even though y'all niggas is like at the bottom, and Cleveland is better than all y'all niggas out here. And
Why y'all out there?
nigga, everybody in the spot was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, man, this nigga tripping.
That
Like,
nigga when he get drunk.
I got the shit on camera. The nigga in the background, like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, man, this nigga, we about to get jumped on this bitch. Like,
That was not the smartest
this
decision.
nigga was tripping. He like, man, niggas in Lorraine at the bottom in Cleveland just better than
You got to
everybody.
show
I was
universal
like,
love.
damn.
bro.
I'm like, this nigga just
Man.
said that shit out loud. I was
Started a
like,
little baby
I'm like,
beef.
he's right, but goddamn, you ain't supposed to say it in front of everybody.
Hey man, you live and you learn, man.
Definitely, my
that
brother.
Nigga
Definitely.
That
said,
type of shit.
that nigga said that shit in the middle of the night.
All right,
At
can I
No,
throw
but we
something
know-
out there, y'all?
We know niggas that be tweaking when they drunk. Like I'll be trying to fight
Yeah,
none of that
bro.
extra shit. I'll just be
You just trying to
You
find
got to know
out.
your
Check
levels
this out,
too, man.
And he was like, "Fuck Lorraine tonight." Nigga.
Just like with Young Thug and them going down and rappers that
I thought you gonna say I almost hit the motherfucking fire hydrant.
Just
You
like-
had to say
just
that.
like
Goddamn.
Quan.
Stupid.
Just
You
like-
always
trying to-
just like the rappers that incriminate themselves, we cannot let on my black hood comedians incriminate themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't incriminate. Make sure when we telling these jokes,
My nigga forever the lawyer,
You
man.
don't
Flat the fuck out,
incriminate.
man. You become if you don't turn into nothing else, man, when you get involved with the state and criminal activities, you become sort of a
it
paralegal,
turns you
man.
into a
You become a
automatic advocate.
paralegal.
You a legal advocate.
You are a legal advocate. Shout out
It
to all
makes
my
you-
lawyers and my legal
Listen,
advocates.
y'all,
man, 'cause
I
you
was helping
become
niggas get
one.
out the joint. Shout out to Bogan Bay. Respect due to Bogan Bay, the OG getting people out the joint, man. I'm talking about this is real, y'all. So I'm saying like we need to learn the law.
Man.
If you ask me, look, if you in the hood, you know
Shout
how
out to the
you know how
motherfucking
everybody,
bondsmen.
you know how everybody got a picture of Jesus on their wall in the hood for quote unquote. Everybody need to have the amendments and the Constitution on their wall
So
at the
it
house.
needs to be a
For real.
keepsake.
Can I get a
And
clap
you know
for
what
that?
else? And you know what else?
Speaking of keepsakes, I have to do this.
Oh, go.
Legal reasons. Speaking of keepsakes, Incredible Keepsakes, call 440-242-9648 or go to their website at www.incrediblekeepsakes.com. As Diane would say, cherished moments are made to last forever.
Make it last forever.
Yeah, they definitely need to have that up on their wall, though, for real. And everything.
Don't let
We mixing
oh,
liquors,
listen,
world.
hold on.
We
listen.
mixing
He
liquors,
was
world.
asking. Look, look,
We
look. Before you pull that, I guess he was saying that for a reason earlier. I'm a low tolerance type of nigga.
I'm a no tolerance type of nigga. You got to understand,
I
man.
ain't claiming.
I
I'm a low
was pulled
tolerance.
inside the bar with pimps at an early age,
Right.
man. So
Oh,
I'm a
and
no
you want to know
tolerance
it?
type
That's
of
why
nigga.
I don't have no excitement to go to the bar now. Like I remember,
Say
man,
that.
my cousin
Please.
had me young as
Yes.
fuck and tops and bottoms. I remember before we went in that bitch, I was young as hell. And I remember telling her, "Hey, cuz, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I don't
We
want to
don't
come in
need
here."
no money.
That's exactly what he
You don't
said.
need
We
no
don't need
money.
that nigga bought me one drink and disappeared. I was sitting there.
Can I
like
just say this, my brother?
And the DJ was like, "What's up with all y'all niggas that ain't throwing money? It says a lot about y'all bitch ass niggas." I'm just
It
saying.
just say you real.
I ain't want to go, man. But no, I was staying here. So I went to and he was getting me in the bitches for free. Everywhere in Cleveland.
I
like
think
all
growing
the
up in
little
hood,
spots.
we all got that one cousin that had us doing some shit we had no
Can I
damn
just-
near no business doing when we was young.
Yes.
But
Yes.
your cousin introduced you to that
Yes.
shit. They got you
But
about
you
a
know
couple
what?
years.
We love them and we hate they punk ass.
Hell yeah.
We love you, cousin, and we hate your whole ass, man. Remember the other criminal shit? What about the cousins? I don't even want to give a shout out to the cousins that introduce motherfuckers to drugs. Hey, but what I do want to say is, man, when we used to club, man, we used to literally go to the spots, man, and money was never an issue, man, because I would tell all my young dudes and all of us, man, we would just load up, pull up to the spot, front door service, no standing in
you was
line.
going to the Cotton Club.
No, any club. It was like I'm a firm brother here to tell you, I didn't believe in standing in line if I'm about to spend my money.
For sure.
If I'm finna come in here and
Respect
patronize
that.
your spot, I'm not finna stand in no line around the corner. They gonna think I'm performing tonight the way I come up. We park at the front door. We walk up to the front of the line. We don't fuck what's going on back there. We start at the front. It's a difference when you start at the front.
And you want to know what I noticed though too, for real? You gotta carry yourself like you a motherfucking star.
Even
Like
if you
you-
ain't a
like
star,
flat out.
you got the
And these
move
are-
like
and
who
this
wants
nigga
that?
this nigga, I will say that this nigga told me that shit. We was up at Silks one night and shit, and they had a show. I forgot it was somebody famous for real that was in there.
Kenny Howe.
Yeah, Kenny Howe was in there for real.
Kenny
He
Howe,
did a whole lot of
motherfucker.
Def Comedy Jam, all that and shit. So he like, man, what's up? Let's go to the show. He like, and I forgot how much money it was to get in and shit. He was like, nigga, we ain't paying to get in. He like, nigga, we comedians. He like, nigga, you are Kev and I am Quan, nigga. I'm like, shit. And I was like, no, like I'm gonna just pay to
Living
get
that
in.
shit, my brother. Don't
Man,
deny
that
your
nigga walked up
spot.
to the door and hollered at the nigga. He was like, no, shit, we comedians and shit. The nigga, he mentioned like a name or two that we knew, cause like we know people and
Y'all
shit.
do this
The
shit.
nigga looked and turned around and was like, come on. And let us straight
Brother,
in that bitch.
y'all
And it was
do
just
this
like
shit,
that.
man. And I got to say
Like, yeah, for
that
sure, you gotta
a lot
embrace
of
this
brother,
shit,
if you
for
really got a dream, man, You ain't living your motherfucking dream until you embrace that shit, my
sure.
brother. You bullshit.
Nigga, they about to put me on TV. I just bought a velvet tuxedo, nigga. God damn it, I am poor. I didn't even know tuxedos cost that much.
When I first started,
this shit is real.
When I first started, me and my brother label, man, Stuntman Global, man, I fucking got a printer, put the ink in it. I printed up so much shit, man. I was loitering your shit so much, but you was gonna know who the fuck we was, you know what I mean? And it was like, my brother would tell you, my mentality is, man, we stars. I ain't gonna, you know what? I heard Young Jeezy say some shit, man, on the DVD when I came home from doing Baby Life, and I stepped into that shit. He said, I made myself a star. He said, I was tired of being another nigga in the club with money, moving around, and motherfuckers wasn't knowing who I was.
And they go deeper than that, though, too. Just like y'all was talking about the decisions you make earlier. You can't just carry yourself as a star. You got to make decisions as a star. And
star quality,
especially like for sure. And even especially like y'all. I don't know, y'all got kids. Anybody? I know
man, if you don't play it, 8 of them,
like,
and
for sure.
2 grandbabies. It's
for
real.
Sure. Hold them down for sure.
Yes.
But when I'm making decisions, I'm not Kev. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's about the family,
like, I'm somebody's father. Every time, like, I'm not me. I'm somebody's father. Like,
I
you know what I'm saying?
brother.
I can't make just decisions for myself. Like, when I make a decision. When I make it moves, like, all my shit is chess moves. Like, everybody's included. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. Like, that's just the way it gotta be.
Brother, listen. That right there is saying a whole lot, man. Them chess moves.
To my babies.
Everything you do, that's how he would tell you. I feel to be successful, first of all, you got to know the difference between making a move and looking out for your people and just moving backwards. You know what I mean? And you got to have the right people around you, man, that understand you trying to make a move for the whole team.
For sure.
Your family first and foremost, man. If don't nobody understand that, then obviously it's a failure to communicate, man.
Yeah, they ain't even on the same way.
Definitely, man.
So your network is your net worth. Like,
that's right.
We all got here from networking. Like, you feel me? Like, I would never knew more if I wasn't going to trap events. I would never met you. You never gave me a room. I would never knew Kev if I ain't started doing comedy. Like, you meet different people along your journey.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna help you along your path and reach you and get you to where you're trying to be. So, like, your network is very important, man.
Shout out to Kev and Quan for having a nigga fucked up in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
this we do on Kevin Quan, man. You
just know that. This baby drink temps, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you, man. This shit is
like
real.
I said, that's one of my favorite podcasts that inspired me to do a podcast.
Shout out to the drink champs,
and
man.
I want to be inspired by drink champs. You come here, get your smoke on, get your drink on, and tell your real story, your real life.
Shout out to Mal216 and shout out to Geleone T. Don, Geleone Genovese. Google Geleone, download the music, get to know the nigga, man. Get to know that motherfucker. That's the problem. Brother's so scared to get to know a real nigga, man, because the public them say, you don't want to get to know a real nigga because then that'll fuck up your psyche. No, you need to get to know a real nigga because that'll put you on the map. Know that.
I only fuck with real niggas, man. If I see it's fuck shit in you, I ain't fucking with you.
Listen, my niggas definitely real because I just dropped all my money out my pocket, everything, and I had no idea.
Goddamn, and it's still all intact.
I really appreciate it.
You either had some real niggas or some blind niggas, but you knew who you had with you at that moment. You knew who you had.
Right now. Yeah, for sure. Right now, man, we just got a special guest in the building, man. Real quick, man. I know you know.
My brother, come on, man.
Yeah, for sure. Spike Lou just walked in. Man.
What's happening? How y'all feeling, man?
And you know, again, we got this show coming up. When is June 16th at the West Spot of the Sale?
June 16th. Yeah.
Quick, man.
That's Ice Cube birthday, ain't it?
That's Tupac birthday.
It's Pac birthday. I thought that was Cube
real
too.
one be that.
That's how you know you a true artist, man. My man got the facts. Just can throw them out real quick. You
better know that.
Pac got shot on my birthday. That hurt my heart, man.
Rest in peace, Pac.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pac. But yo, so yeah, Thursday, June 16th, we shooting the Mommy's Lulu comedy tour at the South Theater on 185th over there on Lakeshore, and we shooting it for Amazon Prime, man. Like, we doing it super big. We got legendary filmmaker Mike Berry. I don't know if y'all know about Mike. I don't know if y'all know about Mike Berry, but he 10 feature films in. 10 90-minute films in. Big Gank, you know what I'm saying? Right. Fade Entertainment back in the day, man. Yeah, for sure. So he doing that, man. We it's hosted by Kevin Ford right here.
Yeah, man. And can't wait. Bart Scott voice.
Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
I got tickets. Tickets $25. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, got them right here. Y'all need them? Let me know. Yeah, man, it's going down. It's going down real big. I'm really happy about it, man. Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be an event to remember, man. I can't wait. Like I said, I bought a velvet tuxedo, man. I hope y'all don't back out, man, because we've been talking about these tux for a little minute, man.
This Thursday.
This Thursday
coming up, man. It's all right there.
What's the time?
We gonna start at 8. Show gonna start around 8:30. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great time, man. It's gonna be 100 degrees on Thursday, like an actual 100 degrees on Thursday.
And I have an actual velvet tux, so I hope everything works the fuck out. I'm wearing it regardless.
You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my. If I gotta get dressed 2 minutes before I go on stage and then take it off 30 seconds when I leave, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be fresh.
It's happening though. Like,
yeah, really excited about that.
Be like the headliners, man. But yeah, for sure, man. Much appreciation, man. Spike coming through, plugging that in, man. I'm not sure if I've done enough advertisements, but I know when Spike's in the building, it's always good juju. Unlike bad juju, they are the official band of Redline Radio. Call Dan today for your booking, and at 440-225-0511. Bad Juju, official band of Redline Radio.
One last thing before I go, man. I want to say first off, I want to thank everybody in Cleveland that supported, that bought tickets, that liked, shared, commented on posts, like all of the love. I appreciate all of it, man. And when we did this, Clear Range Management came to me and they said, yo, we want to do a comedy show with you. And I didn't want to be selfish about it. I didn't want to just go up there and, do a whole hour by myself. I could have, but I didn't want to be selfish. So we opened it up to the city, man. And when I tell you 22 comedians registered,
we were just talking about that love for the city, man. That's right, Cleveland love. We just discussed that for real.
22 registered, 25 showed up that day. The next week, 19 comedians showed up. So I talked to Clear Rain, like, hey man, we got too much talent. We got to do something else. For sure. So after this one, we going even bigger, man. So I appreciate the support. Let's keep that going, and it's on for the city from now, man.
Opening that door in the comedy game. You feel me?
Got to. I just want to speak on how proud I am on every individual in this room, man, because like my whole circle is successful individuals. Like I don't even fuck with nobody unless they got goals and ambitions and doing something.
Working.
Like
everybody.
Your network is your net worth, man. And I'm just glad, like, because I used to surround myself with niggas doing minor crimes and dumb shit. Now I surround myself
more than 7 years ago
with successful black men and women.
More than 7 years ago.
If I surround myself with successful black men and women, I have no choice to be successful.
It's real.
Because that's what I surround myself with.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Shit. I told myself a long time ago I want to hustle until everybody in my company got their own company.
That's one way to move.
Like that's what I want to do.
It's like you piggybacking like the conversations.
Yeah, I like that.
The whole show, brother.
Yeah, he wasn't even here. You see how that worked out?
And he come right in and piggyback on all. Yes,
that's what I'm on, man. That's what I'm on.
Ooh, I like that.
Definitely, man.
And for real, man, that's all it takes for real is because for real, the talent is all here for real. All it takes is just for one person to get the spotlight. And as long as the one person gets the spotlight, open the door, like flat out. Like if you got that spotlight, all you need is that little bit, you know what I'm saying, shining on everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the easiest thing, you know what I'm saying? I have never been in that position, so I don't know how it worked out, you know what I'm saying? But it can't be that hard.
Brother,
it can't be that hard.
It got to be the reversal of the crabs in the bucket mentality, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If you get an opportunity, especially coming from this city, man, like I say, the narrative is so crazy. You know what I mean? We got to change, especially if you get a position, man. Like, we finna put another room in the culture. We finna go 2 comedy rooms, man, 2 showcase rooms, man. I mean, it's like, man, this shit ain't forever, but while you here and you got the opportunity, man, you got to turn up, man.
And while supplies last, they got motherfucking hors d'oeuvres at the culture.
Definitely.
God damn it.
Come
on, they got them shit. They man. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what they is. Y'all just gotta come and experience old motherfucking hors d'oeuvres. Sitting out.
Man.
Come on with it.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Loaded.
Yeah, man. But you know, everybody, man, it's definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, so what I tried to do, I studied the greats, man. And in terms of helping your people, I'm gonna model myself after what Richard Pryor did. When NBC came to Richard Pryor and they said, "Yo, we want you to do your own TV show," he was like, "Okay." They was like, "Yo, now you need to do an audition." He was like, "No, I don't. I got a whole team right here. I ain't got to do no damn auditions." Y'all know who was in that team? John Witherspoon, Pops from Friday, Paul Mooney, Sandra Bernhardt, Robin Williams.
Speaking of that,
you understand what I'm saying?
Like, we're speaking of that. We got roughly 30 minutes left. Since we got the culture up in here, like, you know what I'm saying, and we do got Mark Quan's room, you know, every Monday. We got that coming up tomorrow, man. How do you feel? Like how he just spoke on who's that brought John Witherspoon? Who was the name you just said? Richard Pryor, right? Richard Pryor. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said he had a whole crew, like, you know what I'm saying? He brought them with him, and they was, you know, dogs. Like, how do you feel about your room? Like, what do you feel that, you know what I'm saying, that you can bring to like the Cleveland comedy culture? Because in all reality, right now, you got your own room. Like they giving you the room to decorate it how you want to. So like, you know what I'm saying? What you feel like you can bring to the Cleveland comedy culture, man? What you?
I feel like, man, I bring a open room, a safe place where you can come and express yourself, man. It's certain people, certain room, you can't say that, you can't do this. I got the room where you can come in there. We 420 friendly. You can say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. You want to go stand up. You want to do a therapy session on stage. This is the spot to do it.
Tell them.
You feel me? It's everybody welcome. Ain't no age restrictions or none of that. Ain't no sign up. If you show up, you go up, man. It's just a room where you can be free. You can chill and be yourself, man. Good vibes. All good vibes.
We will be clear though. We will not let any minors partake in any cultural backdoor refreshments, man. You got to dance on that stage. But other than that, man, if you 11 and got a routine, man, bring it to the stage. We got
kids night. We got, you know what I'm saying? If you want to take it to the spiritual side and do some poetry and touch down on the clean night, we got every night juice bar. We can do it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? The beauty is Quan got Mondays, funny Mondays at the culture. At the culture on Mondays, it's a comedy club, and Quan come with a host of talented individuals. This Cleveland comedy scene deserves to be have a spotlight on it, and us having a platform is an opportunity for everybody who got that gift to show their ass.
If my robe is just started, it's gonna get bigger and better, man. We just starting out, but man, you feel me? I want to appreciate every comedian who ever showed up to come out there, because like some people surprise me, they just pop up like that. Right. Support y'all, supporting my dream, y'all supporting what I'm trying to do.
A lot of people,
I appreciate that shit.
I mean, because a lot of people can't take what he doing for granted, for real. Because like us being this comedians, you know what I'm saying, even when people just now starting off or whatever, like if you're really serious about your craft, it gives you the opportunity to get in front of a mic, you know what I'm saying, and record yourself, like, yeah, like, you know, and get some content, record yourself and put that out there.
And
like,
everything
you know
goes live. I mean,
can't take things like that for
everything
granted.
is streamed worldwide, every event, man. And on top of that, like I just want to elaborate far as the culture itself, man. You know, man, I mean, aside from the comedy, if you sing, if you dance, whatever art you got, man, within the culture, man, bring that to the table, man. Sure. We want to showcase that, man. We want to bring that to the forefront.
Where's it located again?
8511 Madison Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44102, man. You know, we just want you to feel safe. You know, we don't believe in the Apollo theory, man. We don't believe in the sand, man. We believe, man, in therapy, man. We believe you got something you got to get off your chest.
We're going to support you. We're going to cultivate you.
We're going to support.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to cultivate. We from the School of Artist Development. You know what I'm saying? Come in and do some rehearsal stuff on your private time. Work on your act. It's real. We really want to cultivate the skills or whatever talent somebody has. Where when we showcase our stuff to the world, they're going to tilt their hat. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, and I don't mean to be rude with my head down. I'm over here working on a little test model for Funny Mondays. This is probably gonna be how the flyer look when we finish with it. Man, we work while we work. We doing two things at once. We wear multiple hats to get the job done. And that's part of the game too.
Tuesday, just want to touch base. Tuesday, start next week. It's gonna be table game Tuesday nights at the culture. Free refreshments, 5 at the door. Everything free tacos while supply lasts, man. We ain't gonna call it Taco Tuesdays. Table game Tuesday, Monopoly, Scrabble,
so
dominoes, spades.
We got the Funny Mondays.
Yes.
And you say what you just
Table Game Tuesdays,
funny
man.
Mondays, funny and the Table Game Tuesdays at the Culture.
Yes.
And then moving on to Thursday, we got the show with Spike Lee at the LaSalle Theater.
Yes, sir.
And you
Yes, sir.
can't motherfucking beat it.
Legendary.
Who all a part of the show right there? Me.
Man, we got LOL Brielle.
Okay.
We got OG, real street nigga Gene Miller. And it's hosted by Kevin Ford. Real quick, let me talk about why I feel like Gene is so important to this show. We live in a society where everybody gets offended. You know what I mean? People, you can't say nothing. And, you know, like anything that has to do with real masculinity, people try to call it toxic masculinity. You know what I mean? And then you go ahead, you got these kids wilding out. They recording themselves doing crimes and all kind of shit. They don't understand the foundation of street nigga shit, like real street nigga shit.
Sure.
I've never been a street nigga. I'm from St. Clair, but you know, I got whooped a lot. So my mama, you know, but for somebody like Gene who's authentic, who could really speak it, you know what I mean, from experience and from the heart, man. I feel like that's just a type of comedian that the world needs.
Yeah.
The world needs still
sure.
need to hear about real nigga stuff, man.
Like
Outspoken, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Man, the world needs more niggas like that. Period.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So I want to. So as far as you guys doing your comedy night, man, I want to thank y'all because I wanted to thank y'all because you guys provide like kind of like a workout room, like how you go to the gym before you hit that stage. So
for sure,
you know what I mean. Y'all allow us to work out our jokes, man, and try to figure out new stuff, whatever. So when people pay that money, they ain't wasting their money. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for doing this, man. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Y'all can see me there tomorrow.
So another thing, man, specifically since you do, like, you know what I'm saying, because you got a room and a lot of comedians, they don't have you know what I'm saying, own room.
Man, actually, I'm so appreciative for this
sure.
room because
Let
like
me ask me a question.
let me let you ask a question, but let me get this out. I used to watch like people had their own rooms, and I remember like a long time ago, I wouldn't get booked, and I was like, damn, I wish I can get booked. Like, why people really ain't fucking me like that? I'm talented, I got the talent. Why they ain't fucking me? And I remember a comedian, I think it was Chris 2 months. I get his name, Chris. He was like, why don't you get your own room? Why don't you throw your own shows? And lately, that's what I've been doing. I got my own room. I'm throwing my own shows. So like, I don't need nobody to book me. I'll book myself.
There you go.
Say that.
There you go.
You can come eat.
There you go.
You can come eat at my table. I don't fuck the table. Fuck you. Let me eat my table. I'm gonna have my own damn table. So now you can come eat at my table. And going through all that, I didn't really foresee this, but it's a blessing. I'm glad it happened. And I really don't take this shit for granted.
It's
Because
only
I
gonna get bigger,
I'll tell you
bro.
this. I'll tell
I
you
didn't
this.
really think it was gonna happen for
My
real.
Quan
bigger,
and all my
bro.
brothers and the young sister in here over the Corona season, a lot of shit got hot. Woke, masks, sanitizer, all type of shit. But Pay It Forward had a certain impact, and the Black Friday concept of making sure that we make a PSA to make you go pay your respects and your homage and your patronism to a certain event. We can make calls to action to make people come to events. That's what we got the microphone. Back in the days, we couldn't get close to a microphone. It was just a little while ago. Microphones wasn't available. Cameras wasn't available like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the way we advertise and we showcase ourselves to the world, it has its impact. So like with the brothers Spike Lee, Kev hosting, Yo Room, our joints. My Fridays is called Black Friday. Every Friday, that's what I'm on. Black Friday headline. Every artist that performs is a headliner. I don't want you to feel like you behind somebody. We set it up for next week. Then you want to feel like you that nigga. You want to have your family come. You want to be VIP status. We can set that up for you. But as far as us having a platform, paying it forward, Black Friday, making the PSA that everybody come to this, fuck with this. They do that all the time. We need to do that for ours. And that's how we doing it too. We got to remind them motherfuckers. People got short memory. So remind them, keep reminding them. We're going to keep reminding them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got short memory nowadays.
We was just saying that about these show and shit with these tickets. We got to put it in their face for real. Because a lot of people, they even see that you're doing something, but when you approach them head on, like, hey, what's up, man? Come to the show. I thought you said you were coming. You know, you got to put it in their face. Because a lot of people will bullshit with you real quick and say they doing something.
That's just being Facebook. I just want to interject, brother. A lot of niggas gotta, and people, whatever the fuck, quit being Facebook friendly, man. Look here, when you see somebody promoting what the fuck they doing, They're not promoting their dog's picture or their daughter's fucking prom looking for 100 likes. They looking for your support, man.
Facts.
When you see a motherfucker say he performing here, he opening this, he's selling that. I don't want your
Tap
like.
in.
I want you to tap the fuck
Tap
in,
in.
man.
But see, and
What
I
you
had
say,
to,
don't
let
fuck
me
me,
get-
yeah,
hold on,
beat
let
me
me-
there.
Tap in,
let me
man.
get on that real quick, man, because I had to say something. Because how long you been doing this, man?
About 4 years.
About 4 years. I've been doing this
More than
like
7
3
years ago.
years.
More
Okay,
than 7
we,
years ago.
we saying on the comedy side and shit. And like at this point in time, and what I'm doing and shit, like I'm done with asking people for support and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Like I'm a professional at this shit right now.
Brother.
At this point in
Say
time,
that shit,
I'm
man.
asking you to come out and be entertained.
Come on, man.
I'm an entertainer. This is what I do.
Come on,
I'm
man.
not asking you to
Come on,
support
man.
me no more.
Brother,
I don't need your support.
everything
Come
at the
out and
same.
see what I do. Like, this is what I do. Like,
Quit playing,
talk your
man.
shit. Like, yeah, so
Support.
I'm sure how many
Talk your shit.
we got paid shows. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like multiple.
Right.
Like, I know you've had multiple paid shows.
Right.
Like, everybody.
And you want to be treated as a fucking motherfucker that's
at this
doing
point
this
in
shit
time,
for
like,
real.
I get it with the support. Support is something, especially like when you getting everything off the ground. But at this point in time, especially like
I can't
in
eat them
Cleveland,
likes,
in the
man.
city, like, yeah, I don't even.
I can't pay
like,
no bills
come
off them
see
likes,
what I'm
y'all. I
doing. Come
love
see my
y'all.
talent. Like everybody that's doing this that has the courage to
Yes.
get on stage. Like we have a talent for real. Like, you know
You
what
do,
I'm saying?
man.
Say
Like
that.
for real.
And it's a
Even
medicine.
every joke, even with the joke or the rhymes or whatever, like this,
Say that.
your jokes are specific to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really
Say
respect
that.
everybody that's like comedians that like steal other people's jokes and everything.
Say
like
that.
Man.
Like everybody's
Stealing
jokes and
is
the shit that
stealing.
y'all talk about. Like, it makes everybody unique because your jokes are specific to your life and the things that you've been through.
Right.
And you can make the things that you've been through
Yeah.
funny.
Relatable.
Like, you can, relatable, right. You can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a real art for real, man.
Hey, can I tell you though?
respect that, man.
This one cat tried to take my joke one time. First of all, I write my jokes tailored to me.
Right.
Like I do that Love Train joke. Somebody can try to do that joke, but if you don't sound like the record, the way I practice to sound like the record, that's what gets the laugh.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. I got a whole bit. Come to the show. Come to the show. This one cat
got the tickets right
got
there.
tickets. Matter of fact, Kev got tickets, man. These Kev tickets, man. So y'all can take it off of me.
We snatched
But,
two up from me.
But yeah, I tailor them to myself, man. So I heard this one cat try to do one of my jokes, and everybody knew it.
Mm.
He don't even do comedy no more, but everybody was like, man, that's
Damn.
Beautiful.
You trying to bite
Beautiful.
new shit,
That's,
man.
that's,
Like,
that's,
you know what I'm saying?
artist suicide.
But
man.
yo, real quick, I'm sorry, real quick. Quan, I'm gonna get his brother his flowers right now, man. I seen Quan at a roast. It was a comedy roast. This nigga went off on somebody, man. Like I know I'm funny. You know, I knew I was making it to the next round. I knew it. My fear was I was gonna have to end up facing this dude, man. He was throwing darts at. I forgot who the cat was, but he was throwing darts at this cat, man. I'm more of a setup, punchline, delivery. You know, I'm layers.
Oh, that fast.
He was
that,
throwing darts.
What is it called? A roast? That's just not easy.
He was.
No,
That
that's
shit
an
ain't
art.
easy.
That's
It's an art.
high level
It's an art.
comedy.
Like,
He
yeah.
he stood still
Real
like
fast, like
Yeah.
it's quick pace,
like
you
his manner is like me. I walk the stage, I'm animated. My
Improv.
Quan stood like a statue and was just throwing darts at this motherfucker, man. I thought he was gonna swing on you, man. Like he was making havoc.
My
Man.
type of brother, you
was
fucking
right
comedy, nigga.
like how you said, how
That's
you
the
write,
type
I
of
write
comedian
too.
I
So
aim to
that
be,
that
bro.
roast, that's not
Do you hear me?
That ain't easy.
Be
Yeah.
my motherfucking sensei.
Okay, real. So we
Take me to that high
We
level.
only got a little bit of time left, man. Since you do got this room, man, there's gonna be tomorrow. What is it? Tomorrow, 8-5.
Funny
11
Mondays.
Madison,
Funny Mondays, doors open at
8 o'clock
7.
at the Culture.
Showtime at 8.
You got a room, man. A lot of comedians can't say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of comedians in Cleveland have been doing this for a very long time, and they can't say that they've ever had a room anywhere.
Right.
So,
Man, I'm just
what do you
again, I'm just super grateful for it because I've never
For
really
sure.
foresaw it. Like it
No,
just
I've never had one myself. No
You
disrespect
know-
to nobody or nothing like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's
no,
hard
I'm
to
just
get your
saying, like,
room,
what do
and it's
you-
even harder when niggas actually show up.
So,
Right.
what do you feel that you specifically, since it's your room, and I'm assuming they giving you the power to tailor how you want to, you know what I'm saying? make it.
Definitely.
What do you feel like specifically your room brings that's like different from all the other, you know, comedy rooms and shit? What is you know what I'm saying? What's
Freedom.
Okay.
I feel like my room brings freedom because in my room you free to do damn near anything. A lot of rooms you can't do. Well, you pop up at the Culture every Monday. You could do that. I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, you got freedom at the culture. You can be free at the culture. My room brings freedom.
And the opportunity itself,
Freedom.
to have a platform to do it. We gotta have somewhere to do it. The little kid in the hood that backflip needs a real gymnasium, not them pissy mattresses. The kid in the hood,
hey man, say that shit, man.
The kid in the hood that's hooping.
My
Hey,
God,
that nigga
man.
needs some real
I've
shoes.
seen some amazing talent in the hood,
Bro, I'm telling
but
you,
the
man.
programs and the shit that they have to offer, it ain't worth shit.
I just want to say this, man, before we go anywhere, man. Father's Day, man.
Yeah.
We celebrating fathers in a big way at the culture. We got Quan performing, man. We got a few more people performing. My brother Mal216 on there, man. We got free food, man. We got a lot of free stuff going on, man. And if you're not a registered father, man, it will cost $20 at the door to partake in all that love that's going in, because we want to celebrate fathers, and we want to also make known that all proceeds go to the performers. Like I say, the culture is not pocketing any artist money, man. If you get on the stage at the culture and we charge at the door, at the end of the night, man, we breaking bread, man. It's just business, man. We feel like if you put your heart and soul into something that you got going on, you should get paid for that, man.
As an artist,
as an artist, it's real,
we
man.
want you to learn how to bring your people in and make sure that your following
And
is
to
gaining
learn your
traction.
worth.
Learn your worth.
Most
We want to
importantly,
work on
man,
artist
learn your
development,
worth, bro.
You got a place to earn your chops and get sharp. And you know what I'm saying? It's on us to push, like you like Kev
man.
doing, push these tickets, promote. We got to advertise ourselves. We got to be our own billboards. We serious about making sure
That's
that
the only hustle with the situation. If you performing and you know you performing and you got a flyer saying you performing at the culture and it's costing such and such, then all we ask is that you promote that performance on your page, man, on your social network. Push you,
the brand.
You don't got to sell nothing. Just
lie.
promote you, my brother.
And that's a beautiful thing right there. When I first started off with comedy, man, I ain't gonna lie, like I had my confidence wasn't that high. So even though I was getting shows and somebody might book me for a show or ask me to do a show, I felt some sort of way with inviting a whole lot of people, because it's just like, damn, like what if I invite all these people and I do fucking terrible, I bomb or some shit.
Yeah, naturally.
Like, but I was doing good.
We from
people missing
Cleveland.
the fuck out.
And it's like, I don't want to say that we got this natural bougie shit about us to this some degree. Everybody got a little bit of this. I'm like, I don't know. In 1 second, I could be in 1 second like, I don't give a fuck. I could turn a show down or some shit like that in 1 second. What I'm saying that to say, like, to get the people on board is a job within itself to educate our supporters, because they don't know. They only know Eddie Murphy. They know what they saw.
But at the same time, you gotta be all in. Like, you can't give a fuck. In order to reach like a maximum level, like of your real potential, no fucks must be given.
No fucks.
Like, if you want to invite, if you want to put some shit in a nigga face 24/7, like, hey, I'm selling these tickets and this is what I want to do. You gotta put that shit in a motherfucker face 24/7. If all you want to do is talk about your room, nigga, that you just got for the next 2-3 months, that's all you gotta talk about. You ain't gotta talk about shit else.
And support that.
Like, flat the fuck out.
And support that,
real
man.
talk. You gotta put your shit in people's face, man.
These
that's how you get
comedians, man.
results
I just
for
want to say this, man. I mean, y'all comedians, man. But whether you a comedian, whether you a poet person, an artist, whatever your line of artistry is, man, you do this shit not only for the love, but to feed your fucking family, man, to keep your lights on. You know, everybody ain't doing this shit in Broadway, New York, downtown for the free on this motherfucking sidewalk. Not in Cleveland, man. We got to be realistic about this shit, man. These guys, myself included, man, people got kids, grandkids, bills. We love you. We gonna give you 110% every time, man. But at that same token, support these brothers. Support us, man. You know what I mean? Just, you know, come through, check these guys out, man. I mean, they're hilarious, man.
And that's another thing, because since we keep on talking about supporting shit, and like I said, we entertainers, man. If y'all ever do come out, if y'all disappointed, and if I'm at the bottom right now, so a lot of my events that I might get booked for, they might be at somewhere. I'm not gonna name no specific bars, but somewhere that it might be, you know what I'm saying, MD 2020 in the mini fridge, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are the places that I'm at right now. But at the same time, if you come and you're disappointed in my craft and what I do and the things that I present, then don't never bring your ass back to none of my events. Like, period. But I'm coming and I'm bringing my talent and my passion. This is what I do. Like, I'm not like, yeah, I do this shit for money and all that, but at the same time, I love this shit.
Can I say this?
It's therapy.
It's therapy. I done made money off this shit,
brothers.
But I ain't made more money than I invested in it.
I know y'all done made some money,
Oh, yeah,
but as a fan, check this out. As a fan in the corner, I've seen y'all work some small rooms. I've seen y'all work some hard rooms that where the audience was a rough audience. I seen y'all niggas work them bitches. You know what I'm saying? And these rough ass Cleveland fans, they not easy to handle. Every situation ain't the same. And if a motherfucker don't know nothing about the comedy game, when they talk about Boston, got this certain wave of hard-nosed comedic connoisseurs that wanna, they know what they hear and they know if that shit ain't smacking. Cleveland is that city where we can make or break you. We can make you jaded. We can make you bitter about this shit and don't want to fuck with it no more.
I remember we booed Charlie Murphy. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah, this shit.
We heartless, man.
So
Why
with
you
that
think we
being
got the
said,
felons up in there?
I respect y'all. I respect y'all hustle hand. Like the brother said about what's the young brother name? Red, my one brother who performing also at the thing at the LaSalle with y'all.
Gene Miller.
Gene, Kev, Quan. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Tyrone Gaines.
Definitely.
And what's my white dude name? Marty
Malloy. Shout out to Marty Malloy.
He's a pistol starter.
Man,
he got a certain type of style that I particularly like. I'm a cerebral.
The king of one-liners.
Hey, I'm saying that to say y'all got your own style, and I love the fact that y'all repping Cleveland on the comedy side.
Hey, let me tell people something about comedians, man. And we
only got 1 minute left.
Mm-hmm.
You really got to support comedians because we say what you can't say.
Exactly.
We don't have a license to get revoked or taken from us. If you say it, you're gonna be unemployed. But we unemployed any damn way, so shit. We gonna say this shit for you.
That's the art.
8511 Madison Avenue, the culture. Tap in, baby.
Before we get up out of here, we
Monday,
need everybody
Mondays.
down the line, man. If you got anything coming up,
Help me
like
put
how
these
you got the
kids
Black
through school.
Fridays,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? The table game Tuesday.
And more to come. We got the poetry night. We got R&B.
Let us know what y'all doing
karaoke.
and y'all social
Yeah,
media,
let me know
man.
what y'all doing in y'all social media.
Starting right here,
Get up
start
outta
with you,
here.
Spike.
Social media, all my social medias are Uncle Lou 216, Uncle LOU 216. This Thursday we got the Mommy's Lulu comedy tour, but Clear Rain Management, and it's going super down.
Man, just Google Geleone T. Don, Geleone, Genie Beezy. I'm the only Geleone in the motherfucking world. Nigga, Geleone.
How to spell
Geleone. Y'all see what it is, man.
Geleone.
Definitely.
It's like a nigga talk a different language. You better know how to spell that shit nowadays. Y'all, this Mal216, MAL216 on the gram. That's like my home, and you can find everything else I do from there. But y'all, I got Black Friday headliners coming up at the Culture, 8511 Madison, where the artists gonna feel exclusive.
Westside Cleveland.
Absolutely, they're gonna get a chance to get their feet wet and have the platform to do what they want to do. Funny Mondays. Also, I want to just say it again and again and again. We got the what is it called?
The Mommy's Lulu comedy tour.
Mama's Lulu comedy tour.
Mommy's Lulu comedy
tour at the LaSalle, June 16th, 2022. Y'all, Cleveland, we smacking Redline, Geleone, Mal, Quan, Kevin, Ford.
Your shit tomorrow too, ain't it, Quan?
For sure. Tomorrow, man.
Baby.
Look.
Doors open
Tomorrow,
at 7.
8511.
Show 8 p.m. Get there.
Madison
All
Avenue.
comics. Get there. One way. The
Also,
motherfucking
man,
culture.
I'm selling tickets, man, too, man. Get with me for the tickets, man, to the Mama Lulu's comedy tour. And Mommy's Lulu. I gotta get it together. I'm on the show.
Mommy's
I can't
Lulu.
be fucking this up.
I want to help with advertisement. Let me know what's going on, y'all. We can do these flyers and get some little
appreciate
small
that,
commercial shot. I want to help with y'all shit. We're gonna get
It's
this
been
shit
another
going.
episode of Kevin Quan, and just because I'm not sure if I did enough of these, before we get out of here, I just want to shout out Doghouse Productions. Your vision is our production. If you want any information, call Daryl at 304-384-1387. Holler at Daryl.
He awesome.
Kevin Quan.
We see y'all next week. We gone. What's up, man? This your boy Quan Banks, man. I'm here to let y'all know every Monday at 8 p.m. at the Culture, 8511 Madison Avenue. It's free admission, man. We got the Polish guys, man. We got the food popping off. We got we got the drinks popping off. We got free appetizers, man, hors d'oeuvres, all that type of stuff, man. We got the hookahs in this joint, man. You got the hookahs, everything, man. It's a family-friendly, it's not really family-friendly, but adult-friendly environment, man. Don't bring no kids up in here, man. This is for all the grown folks, man. No drama, no none of that, man. We got security, cameras, very safe environment, man. Very secure, very professional, LLC, licensed and all that, man. Just come up here. Every Monday, man, I need to catch you here, man. Beat me here, don't meet me here, man. 8511 Madison, The Culture, Lounge, hosted by your boy, Mark Quan. It's Real Out Here Banks. I'm gone.